and fade out that intense synthwave. Start up our D&D music. And get back to where we were for the most part. Mostly. Oh yeah, oops, hold on. I got caught up doing other things. Hold on. Hold on. I have to do a thing. One sec. Uno momento. Por flavor. Uno momento for flavor. I've just gotta do this thing real quick because we've got a cool thing that's awesome that we need to have. And it should be here and then there. Then we go like this. Okay. Then we do this. And I go bloop. Should only take a sec. Bloop. It's massive. That's way too big. Get rid of my old one. I can't select it. Oh, that's okay. I'll just move them like this. Oh goodness, I've really screwed something up, haven't I? Uh-oh, don't worry. I've only kind of broken it. Oh no. Oh no. I've made a terrible mistake. I've really broken something now. Okay, hold on. Let's go back here. Okay, now we do have a boat, an excellent, fantastic boat, but I have now screwed it up. Okay, here. Why don't we just do this? Okay. Okay. Now we can do this. Aha. Here we go. Now we have a boat. Now we can drag the people on. I'm gonna have to give them their priority. They're their capabilities back. Because I just deleted everybody off the frickin' board. There we go. Perfect. Now everybody's on the boat. Perfect. See? It's excellent. It's just what everybody wanted. Okay. Technical TPK. Not incorrect. Okay. Now let's unmute ourselves and get into the D&D. Oh, hi there.
Well, look who's late. 2 minutes. Look at that. Look at that. We're late. We get shit for fucking days.
Slump,
You're late.
Slump takes 10 steps to the left of Galdric.
Slump stands
maybe
behind Galdric.
15.
No,
Maybe 15.
no.
A 10-foot wide column of lightning.
Slump crouches down and covers his head.
Well, listen. I was just trying to give you your brand new, beautiful Bishop's Bane, but if in the future it comes down to being 2 minutes late or giving you your beautiful new ship, I'll just choose to not be late.
Okay, first off, shut your whore mouth. Secondly, looks nice.
It does look pretty good. Bacon Dono did that for us, and it looks amazing.
Thank you, Bacon.
It's too bad that you were mean to me though, because now it's going to get sunk and destroyed.
Oh, okay.
Then Slump's the captain of the dinghy. All aboard, ding ding.
I attach myself like some sort of propeller and I start paddling.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. What a week, what a week, what a week.
Amen to that.
Okay, so
It was a fucking nightmare.
Before we begin today, I should.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to tell y'all.
Please.
Yesterday was Turkey Day.
Yeah.
And,
Happy Turkey Day to you.
Thank you. And we. Fuck. Okay, I'm out of shape. Okay, I am like extremely out of shape. And yesterday I did a cooking stream, and I stood on the old feet for
Yeah.
like 8 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, just doing the day of cooking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then from there, I had a nice long night of stuff on a second turkey, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Thank goodness.
But TLD, it was one of those nights where like the day, all day on my feet plus the all day of fun, all night of fun.
How did you put it on stream? Because I remember a very specific term you said.
I don't remember. I woke up today and maybe I know Lastiel won't because you're fucking skinny as shit. But if you've ever been out of shape and you've worked out, that day one fatigue,
Oh, yeah.
where you're just like the toxic shit that's just oozing out of your fat that you burned the day one. Like I am in that death. I am extremely fatigued. So if I don't respond to you, just scream and I'll wake up.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I absolutely know that.
But I'm here. I got a little. I don't want to drink coffee, but I do have coffee. Just so make sure. David, I like being here. I love you all. You're beautiful. And
How about have you been liking the WoW expansion, man?
don't talk to me. Okay, so I first off, I've really been enjoying it. I would really love if I ever got to fucking play it.
That was going to be my next question.
I'm just busy. I hit 59 earlier today, so
Yeah. That's not too bad. That's pretty good pace. Think of a casual player. You're pretty much right there in the middle of the pack of the casuals.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a lot to pat yourself on the back for.
Okay. All right.
This is the only thing he can boost his ego with. So
That's true. I had 26 max level characters before this expansion dropped, okay?
Did you really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You fucking disgust me.
This is the only arena in which I can claim competency, okay?
So you're full clear mythic last expansion then, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, totally.
I don't believe that for I don't believe that for a second. All right, shut your mouth then.
Listen, I have 26 max level characters. You think I had any time for doing mythic? I didn't have time for fucking raiding. I had time for one thing, and that's leveling guys.
I mean, you could have chose one and focused on that one.
Absolutely insane. Who
Instead
plays
of doing
a game
the
like
same
that?
content 26 different times.
It's amazing every time. I don't know. I'm broken inside.
Wow. Oh, that escalated quickly.
I'm not responding to that. I'm not responding to that.
Lots to unpack there.
Okay, listen.
I have Kragan in my lap.
I'm jealous now.
Right.
I don't even want to do Mar anymore.
He's all warm and orange.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
I remember one time I was in Venalis' stream and I was like, oh man, Kragan looks like so sweet, makes me want to get a cat. And Ven's like,
No.
Gave me that warning. It's like Venalis is like the one and only person that Kragan doesn't like attack. Didn't you say like attack the delivery guy or something?
Oh yeah. He's an attack cat.
Oh my gosh.
Flynn's dad will come over to feed him like whenever we go out of town. And he has to wear like 2 pairs of jeans when he comes over because when he opens the door to feed the cat will legitimately flying spider monkey attack his legs.
Oh my god.
I kill you.
It's fucking hilarious.
You never
no.
guess it from the streams, man. Kragan is so sweet. You tip him upside down, you rub his belly.
Yeah. No, the worst the only time I've ever punted this cat was when the pizza guy came, right? Delivery.
Yeah.
And the cat was all poofy tailed, like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And the door was open, and I closed the door, like, okay, I have the food now, you know?
Yeah.
And I walked by him, and he was still in fight mode, and he just attacked my leg.
Wow.
Fucked my leg up. Like
Holy
I was
shit.
gushing blood.
Oh my god.
So needless to say, I punted this like the
Yeah.
classic like you heard the fucking
Oh my god. You'd never guess it. He looks so sweet on stream.
Yep. The
Wow.
stream is the sweetest little thing. I
Yeah.
got photos of that blood too. I'll send it to you.
Oh
It was like fucking Freddy went after my leg.
Holy shit. Wow. Well, he puts on a good face for stream.
Unlike Venalis. Got him, dude. Fucking KW got him, bro.
Fucking Milton's just lurking in the background, soaking up the story, waiting for his moment.
Wait to strike.
Hey guys, my name is Slump, and I'm real mad that the DM was late today. Oh, he's stupid.
That's not Slump. That's not
Oh,
Slump.
that's real
No,
stupid.
not
Oh my
Slump.
god.
Locke.
That's no.
Locke
do
moves
not.
20
Hey
feet
there,
to the right of Slump.
Mr. Man.
No, do
Yeah.
not.
Mr. DM,
That's
stupid
no.
ugly
his head.
dog.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm the better brother.
No. Hold on now. Wait. Hold on.
Okay, holy
Locke jumps
shit.
overboard.
That's gonna
Okay, hold on. We gotta get fucking going, man. We gotta get this fucking shit going, okay? So, I will start by welcoming folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use a modified, never mind, we use a normal Dungeon World rule set
Yeah,
to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG.
for this shit.
Well, I mean, I modified one thing already. It's designed for like 4-hour campaigns, and so every time you cast a spell and you don't roll a 10, you lose the spell forever. Like you just fucking throw that shit in the garbage. I was like, I don't
my
like
God.
that. Yeah. So you lose the spell for the fight, or you lose the spell until you commune with your god again, but you don't fucking throw the spell in the garbage.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's expensive to cast spells, but not like one and done. Because then it's going to be like cooldowns where you just never use them, and then you finish the campaign with all your spells left. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know when to use them.
Yeah.
So it's
Fuck
already
that.
slightly modified Dungeon World rule set to enjoy
Or
some
too
good old
scared to use
fashioned.
them.
What?
Or too scared to use them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. I'd be like,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna save this for later in case I really need it.
Yeah.
Yep.
To enjoy some good old fashioned RPG fun set in a pirates and swashbucklers universe. To anyone who is new, we do have all the old episodes up on YouTube, but that doesn't mean that you can't just hang out and enjoy the session. So first is a little bitty recap. I don't want to give you guys too much extra information in the recap because I don't know what you guys were able to actually put together about what's going on, and I don't want to accidentally tell you more than you actually know.
I wasn't paying attention at all last week, so I don't.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the problem too, is that you guys have forgotten shit, so I guess you're gonna have to learn it all again, aren't you?
me in with them. Don't you? I actually kept notes in the Discord. Don't you even?
So last time you guys found a pair of pirates who seemed to be running around the island using those buildings, which they referred to as stations at each of the island's points. One of them is a man who had clearly gone insane, who was named Slim, and the other one was a slightly more sane person who was a captain named Jim. And Slim gave away a few too many pieces of information that led to Jim kind of giving you guys and there was a dog. I remember the dog part really
I
clearly.
remember the dog. The
Yeah.
dog, remember, drove me nuts.
Jim gave you guys a more detailed picture of what exactly is going on the island, as well as he also gave you a bunch of key phrases on how to that you speak to the buildings to open them up. Then you guys came up with a plan to try to use all the buildings to their maximum effect as much as possible, and try to gather up a big old maximum usage of the stations to calm the forest down enough to travel through it. And because you'd heard that apparently people had thought that maybe Jack Cobb had brought you to the island, and you wanted to go talk to him because he seems like the guy who will have the most answers here. So he's in the middle of the island, and you guys are going to use the stations to calm down the forest so you can get to the center of the island. And before we kind of left with you guys, with Jim, who I definitely also have an asset for. right here. You can actually see him. He's on the boat right now that you see. He's right there because I even have pirates and stuff. And he's there on the boat with you, and it's loading. That's why you can't see him. Yep, there he is.
There he is.
There he is. He was on the boat, and you guys had just discussed that plan to activate the 6 points of the island, and that's kind of where we left off. So with that, we can jump into the narrative camera. And here we go. Any second now. It's going to start. There we go. We open on a man. Or at least it looks like a man from here. And he lays crumpled in a heap on the ground outside of a building. And there's rubble all around him. And a hole in the wall of the building that he was just flung through. There's black rain streaking down onto his dark robes, creating an image of a truly destroyed person. Then he lifts up one hand. A gray fleshed hand with unnaturally long fingers. And he pushes himself halfway up. The hood turns up, and we see a glint of a massive maw filled with razor-sharp teeth. Some of them are cracked, and others are broken entirely. Volos looks through the hole in the wall, into the building that he was unwillingly transported to when Neone, the fusion form of Galdric and Slump, catapulted him back into his realm of the red ink. And a deep rumble of rage emanates from him. It is an utterance of rage, loss, and fear. He slowly picks himself back up to his feet, and he makes his way through the black rain into the distance towards a forest. The camera wipes as time passes, and it comes back at Volos, standing in a downpour of this slick black rain in the middle of a forest clearing. In the distance, we see lightning rolling across the clouds, and a volcano erupts, shooting fire and lava and ash into the sky. And in this clearing, we see something very familiar. We see a circular arrangement of stones. 8 stones with strange symbols on them, an inscribed circle of stone on the ground, and 4 smaller stones in the center with red markings on them. This is an exactly identical set to the stones in Rena. No, not an identical set. These are the same stones as in Rena. Volos places a hand on one of the stones, and his head hangs low in grief. The hand balls into a fist, and he pounds the stone over and over and over, screaming rage into the ground. Then he takes one long breath. He looks up. He smiles with pure malevolence. Then he opens a portal beside him. A white portal. He steps through, and the camera cuts to black. And then we're back.
Oh man. I don't like that one.
He's gonna be upset, I think. He sounds like he's a little bit upset.
Oh boy.
He's gonna be upset with us.
Sounds like he's gonna kill everyone we love.
No. I actually really dug that. I dug that because I have a feeling like I don't know. Like that's the first. Okay, listen, Dark Side. Hello. That's the first time that I've seen Volos, or I haven't seen it yet, but emit any sort of emotion.
Ooh, interesting.
And I'm interested, like, what in the world could make him that emotional? That has me really intrigued. Fuck Volos, but that has me really intrigued.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Many stories and plots in the background. Okay, so you guys are on the Bishop's Bane, which you now have a little icon for. You guys are currently sitting at the southeast corner of the island, and you had just come up with the plan to drop people off at all the stations and try to activate all the stations to their maximum effect to try to calm down the forest.
Did we understand what the mechanism was of the stations that was going to do that, or was this just literally a stab in the dark? Like, well, we don't know what they do, but hopefully if we turn them all on, the forest will calm down?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much you guys were totally able to put together. I'll let you guys kind of talk amongst yourselves to see if you guys can, because I don't want to just like say the full thing if you only have a rough idea.
Wasn't it that it channels or something the energy? You know.
So the theory that I guess Locke was trying to propose was that the island is some sort of prison, and the containment for whatever's on this island is utilizing the buildings on the surface. Primarily, the buildings with the shutter windows are essentially lenses that collect sunlight, and since the other gentleman revealed some information, sounds like moonlight as well. Through the crystal inside each building, and focuses it to the center of the island, to whatever mechanism is there to contain it. And what we're seeing with the jungle is essentially the will of whatever is being contained, trying to escape.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Also, it seems like there's some sort of indicator with the light, how it's like a partial rainbow. We're only essentially getting two colors of the spectrum, which would correspond to the only two active buildings that are being charged at a time. So the idea here, the reason that we went with, let's try to man all the buildings as much as we can, and for one day do the thing so that we can essentially reinforce or essentially supplement whatever remaining energy there is in this system, so we can calm down the middle of the forest and try to get in.
Freaking nice one. Yeah.
And there is I'm not sure if this is something that you just covered. I tried to follow most of it. There's a lot to process there. I don't know how much I absorbed last time, but wasn't it that whenever the towers were fully charged, they let like a rainbow beam out, and that sort of illuminated the way into the center of the forest?
I believe so. I think that was part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember them saying, they said something around the lines of like, the guy said we used to be able to just walk right into the middle.
Right.
Like, this didn't used to be a thing. So we assumed that by the decay of whatever the forces that, I think it's safe to assume that whatever is happening here is used to keep the evil away. And because it's waned, evil is allowed to sprout up, which is why we can't go to the center. So yeah, that's kind of why we want to turn everything on, is because if we turn everything back up to full, maybe we can walk to the center and then we can talk to Cole. Who's the guy in the middle?
Jack
Tom?
Cobb.
Yeah,
Jack Cobb, not Cole. Gotcha.
It's Jacob from Lost.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I figured. That's what I was interpreting.
Also, the island is called the Tolls. And Tolls is TOLS.
But there's only one island on the map. I jump overboard.
Oh. He got there. He's picking it up.
So I've only seen like 2 seasons. I just started watching it. Now I'm sad.
You haven't seen Lost?
I just started watching it, and now it's been ruined, and I hate everything.
Oh my goodness.
How has it been ruined?
I can't
How
believe
long has that been out?
I'm just fucking with you. I don't give a shit about that show. Fuck that shit. Who the fuck cares about that show?
I'm doing a better version of Lost, okay? I'm doing a way better version of
Rewrite
Lost.
fanfiction here.
Hey, Lost creators, fucking come get it, man. Come get it, man. I dare you.
No, thank you. No.
They're owned by Disney. You are invoking the devil, sir.
No.
Did I say come get me? I meant come get a big hug. I love you.
Better.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the last episode.
Yeah, no
That's
kidding.
it, basically. But while we're talking game, did we came in thinking, well, we know that the planar key is not a person, right?
That's right. You were told that the planar key is not a person.
So we think it's the Kraken who's being held in the island.
I mean, could be.
Could be.
Or if
Or
he's
maybe
doing a better
Jack
version of
Cobb
Lost,
is-
maybe it's
yeah.
numbers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think Jack Cobb is the key. I'm just throwing it out there. Oops. Okay, so we gotta go turn on the stations?
Oh, we
Yep.
need to take this gentleman to his next station, and the only other station we won't have to man is the one where the skinny fellow is gonna be Slim, where Slim's gonna be. Everything
Yes.
else has to be manned.
We had where's Slim gonna be?
Slim will be at the North Station,
Okay, thank you.
and Jim was heading to the South Station.
So then we have northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Slump calls lower right. Bottom.
What?
Slump calls bottom.
You mean?
Slump's bottom.
Or you mean? Oh, that's
On
not.
top.
Slump
Oh,
calls slump's
all right.
bottom.
Are we? I thought we were calling bunks.
That Slump wants both. Well, Slump will take southwest.
All right.
Oh.
I think he means Southeast.
Yeah.
All right, Slump. If you're going to be taking Southeast, well, I mean, you just need to read the panels on the wall
The panels on the
Oh, we're
wall.
fucked.
and make sure that you match the right phase of the moon with the right phase of the lens.
The lens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Slump, which one do you want to trade with?
Slump just sort of holds his hands up like, I don't know.
Wait, would it be possible, like, since we're at this southwest station, to show him what to do since we're here already?
I mean, we should probably get going pretty quick if we want to get this done. I mean, it's literally got the panels on the side of the wall. You just look at the moon and you say, "Oh, that's a waxing crescent," and you look up the waxing crescent on the wall, and you make sure to set the lens for the same one.
That's a napping present. Gotta set it for the same one.
Yeah.
You can
All
do
right.
it, Slum.
I mean, listen. Why don't you take this? Why don't you take the southwest one, Slump?
Why? What's there?
That's the setting moon station. You just gotta have it open while the moon's setting. That's it. Other than that, you just keep it closed.
Deal. That's a better one for fucking sure.
All
Definitely
right.
the better choice. Yep. Let's
All
do that.
right.
Fuck southeast.
All right. Slump will get the southwest one. Does anyone want to take the southeast one and match the phase of the moon?
Sure, I could take that one.
All right. That leaves northeast and northwest.
Do you have a preference, Locke? There's the astral station, and then the
Astral's
setting
north.
sun. That's north. Oh, so rising sun and setting sun.
That's right.
I'll take setting sun, so northwest.
All right. The northwest one, you gotta be quick. There's this moment, you see, as the sun sets, right as it crests over the horizon, it emits a green flash. That's when all the souls of the departed leave this world. So, you're going to catch it right at the moment of the green flash. You got to open the shutter, grab the green flash, and then shut it real quick. There's a little hole to look through to make sure you can see it coming, but you got to be quick. There's a lot of power in that moment.
I get the feeling a dex roll is going to be involved.
That sounds about right.
Lou, how's your dex?
I feel like I have a totally neutral sort of. I feel like I'm not going to fall over myself, but I'm not going to, do acrobatics. Yeah, like a neutral. I have a mod of 0.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Anybody
I can
more
bless us
dex inclined wants that? Oh, well, you can bless yourself, so.
if we're not near
Whoa.
Not trying to be rude, just
Fucking
like,
bless
if
yourself.
you needed
yeah,
that,
okay.
you can do that.
Fucking bless yourself, dude. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? I think I want to leave that one to Lou because she actually might have an ace up her sleeve to do that. Unless she objects, in which case I'll take it.
No, I love it. I can definitely. I'll do that. I can take it.
All right.
Okay, you got it.
Lou's on the northwest station. That means, Mr. Locke, you're going to be on the northeast station. That's the Rising Sun station. Now, that one's not too hard. Just as soon as you see the first sign of the sun coming up over the horizon, you want to open up the lens. And then once the sun has fully risen and the bottom of the sun, you can see through it, across the horizon, see the water, separate sky, sun, once it's fully risen, you know what a fucking risen sun looks like. Don't give me that look.
Okay, relax.
Holy shit. When the sun fucking rises, okay? That's when you close it.
He's just trying to help.
All right.
Guy.
Open it when the sun starts to rise. Stop it when the sun's done rising. That's it. Understood, Mr. Locke? The silence is kind of scaring me. Do you need another description? So basically, when you look out, you'll see the water, right? Then above that, you'll see a little bit of sky. Not too much, or you'll waited too long. A little bit of sky. Then you'll see the bottom of the sun, but you don't want to look right at that. It's really bright. It'll burn your eyeballs out. Okay? That's when it's risen. That's when you close it. It's a risen sun.
Is he dead? Locke?
Locke?
Oh, I'm just waiting for him to finish.
Oh,
okay.
All right, you got it?
Are you done?
I mean, as long as you got it, I'm done. Otherwise, I'll explain it another way.
Please, for fuck's sake, Locke. Slump will eat your fucking head like a honeydew melon. Do you understand?
Oh no.
Tell the man you understand. Slump even fucking understands.
Yes.
All right. Well, then you better drop me and who's on the southwest? Southwest. You might as well.
Me.
No, wait, southeast.
Slump.
Drop me and Galdric off here. Then sail yourselves around the station, around the island, and drop yourselves off at the different stations. This day's shot, so we're gonna have to wait until it rolls over midnight, and the stations will all discharge. After that, then it's go time. All right.
All right.
Got it.
Slump
What?
loves goat time.
Oh boy, we're gonna have a real problem, aren't we?
Don't worry, Slump's gonna memorize the writing on the wall and match it with the sunset and the.
That's not
with
your
the
station
eclipse.
anymore. You're not
Don't
doing
worry,
that
Slump's
one.
gonna take care of it.
You're just
You
gonna
gotta-
capture the
Slump's gotta
setting
press-
moon. That's you're just
Slump
doing.
will press all of
Wait,
the
I thought I
buttons
was the
until they all
moon.
work.
You're the right. You're. All right. Hold on.
You
All
said
right.
I was the moon.
The northwest, right? That's
Yeah.
Lou. That's the setting
Oh,
sun.
I thought I was northwest.
No, that one's Lou. Northwest is the setting sun. Okay, that's Lou.
Okay, got it.
Southwest is going to be Slump. That's the setting moon, and he's just going to capture the setting moon. That's it.
Slump waits for the sun. And
No,
then
it's gonna be
presses the button.
No, you're going to be looking at the
Okay.
setting moon.
Okay.
Okay.
Setting moon.
Yes.
That's the one with the green flash.
Okay.
No.
Press the button.
That's not right. No, that's not right. There's going to be no green flash there.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait until there's no green
The
flash.
green
and then
flash
go.
is the northeast station, and Mr. Locke is doing that.
Okay.
So wait a second.
So wait for Mr.
Galdric is going to be
Locke's
doing
green
the
flash.
southeast station, right?
I'm
Where he's
southeast.
going to match
Okay.
the phase of the moon.
Okay, phase. I'm writing this down. Phase of the moon, and I'm waiting for the green flash.
No, the green flash is Mr. Locke.
No.
All right,
Wait
he's
until
on the
Mr.
north
Locke-
side.
It's
Wait
me,
until
yeah,
Mr.
you know
Locke
it's me.
flashes you, and then you go.
Oh wait,
Wait, so
Hold on.
Lou's doing it?
okay, hold on. I'm going to write this down.
Oh my
I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write this down real good.
Okay. Okay, so I have southwest is Slump.
No,
He's
no.
setting the
I'm
moon.
gonna write.
I'm
I'm telling the
southeast.
story. All right, the Northwest Station. Okay.
Okay, so wait, who's on first base?
No. How could this be so difficult? Me and a guy with 2 brain cells left have been running this for 100 years. All right, and the 4 of you are about to ruin it in one day. I can't believe Jack would ever bring you guys here. Maybe he wants us to fail.
Look, you
Who's
just gotta get
Jack?
to know us. Oh, no.
My God. All right, Northwest. Okay? This is going to be to capture the sun just before it sets. This is the green flash. This is Lou.
Yes. And hey, the lens is open, the green flashes, and I close it.
The
Yes?
lens is closed.
Okay, green flashes, I open it.
You open it at the green flash, capture it, and then you close it.
Quick open, quick close.
That's right. Quick open, quick close.
Okay,
That's
you got it. You got it. You got it.
The Southwest Station. All right? This is going to be just capturing the setting moon. That's it. When you see the setting moon, you open it up. When the moon is gone, you close it. Easy as that. That's Mr. Slump.
Sorry, what?
I'm going to go drown myself. I'm going to go drown myself.
Southwest.
I'm going to go drink a whole bunch of salt water until it all just goes away.
It's the setting moon. When the moon sets, Slump opens the lens.
That's right.
Got it.
And
When
then,
you see the moon
and then when
setting,
it's gone, you close it. Right.
that's right. Then when it's gone, you close it.
When it's gone closing. Okay.
All right. Now the Southeast Station. This is the one where you're going to be matching the phase of the moon. All right. This is
Right.
Galdric.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Locke. Okay,
Nope.
I got it. Okay.
This is you. You're matching the right phase of the moon. That's it. You look up, see what phase of the moon it is. You look on the wall, see which one corresponds to that. You set the lens to that. Easy as that.
Galdric raises his hand.
Yes, Mr. Galdric.
What's a phase?
It's the shape.
Why didn't you just call it a shape then?
Because I'm a pirate and we call it the phase.
That's actually what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah. I looked into my very obvious pirate garb. Yeah, no.
All right. That's it. That's all that. And then the Northeast Station. All right. This is Mr. Locke. This is to capture the rising sun. This is the one where I described what a rising sun is about 40 different ways. So you just
That's what got us
capture
confused.
the rising sun. When it starts rising, you open up the lens. When it's done rising, you close it. Easy as that.
Okay.
We got it? We all good? And then I'll be at the South Station. All right, I'll be at the Wind Station. But let me be honest. I don't fucking understand the Wind Station at all. None of us do. So I'm just going to be doing my best job.
Captain Jim,
Yes,
the wind station, its motto is we capture the wind, right?
that's right.
So is it just that you need to point
Wait.
all the sails?
It's not we capture the wind. It's we find the wind.
We find the wind, my
That's
bad.
right.
Still though, would it not be that you move the sails so that they're all catching the wind? Because they're all finding the wind?
Generally, yes. The sails will be finding the wind, but the 46 tubes and the 23 vanes and the 19 weasels and the 26 porfers,
Oh my.
they've all got to be doing different things. There's around 600 levers in there. So the sails are the easy part. The rest is very difficult.
I see. You can do it.
Well, last I heard, you broke a bunch of it.
Oh, that's
Can I,
a
like, at
big
this
error.
moment just hand him, like, a lever that I've been holding on to for a time?
Great. I'll try to see where this one fits in.
Thanks.
And then the North Station's going to be the Astral Station. And Slim will be up there. Slim's pretty good with the stars. He's not really much good for anything else. but the stars seem to speak to him, probably because he's crazy. So he should probably get a pretty good charge from the stars. And just don't go talk to him. He gets upset.
He did seem nervous.
Why?
Because he's crazy.
A jerk.
He's
Sure,
not.
he is pretty fucking
he is
crazy.
kind of a jerk. But it's mostly because he's crazy. All right, everybody understand what we're doing then?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
not.
Yes, no, yes,
None of these are filling me with.
Okay. No. Okay. No. We got this. No. We got this.
It's
We
no
got
problem.
this.
We've got
Try
it.
it again. Do it again. We're ready this time.
No, Slump has 2 important questions.
All right, Mr. Slump.
2 really important questions.
No such thing as a stupid question. Don't put yourself down.
Northwest.
How do we know if it worked, and what do we do if it does?
You'll know if it worked because the crystals, they kind of make like a beam that's got a color to it. And
Okay.
as far as I can tell, the more red the beam, the worse you did. The more white the beam or blue the beam is, the better you did.
Okay.
After it all works, I guess we should probably gather up somewhere, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Where do we want to meet after we've got it all?
Well,
What
who would be the
station
first
is
one
safest?
done?
The last one done. Let's see, if it finishes at midnight, then we'll get the rising sun, and then we'll get the setting sun, then we'll get the rising moon. The set. We'll be done around midnight, in just over 24 hours. The midnight will be when the charges are unleashed, and that's when we'll have our chance to move through the forest.
Can we get it somehow so that the person who's done first has the boat and can
Yeah.
go and pick up the other people?
Exactly.
That'll be the first one done. Will be the rising sun, and that'll be Mr. Locke, as long as you can understand what a rising sun is.
Why do you bully me so, sir?
I'm just saying you didn't. I tried to explain what a rising sun was, and you kind of gave me lip. You said some nasty things. Didn't take kindly to the nasty names you called me. All right, and I didn't understand that you got it, and now I don't know where we're at. We got it?
Crystal clear.
Perfect. So Mr. Locke will have the boat then.
Galdric kind of grinds his teeth.
Then who am I navigating to?
Did you want to switch stations?
You can see that Slump has a giant finger, and he's sort of like holding his hands up to his chest. And with a giant finger, you can see that he's sort of slowly pointing at Galdric, and then drifting his eyes to the side and pointing at Locke, and then back at Galdric, and you can see him mouthing the word Captain. Captain.
So essentially, what I do is I immediately kind of look at my notepad and I just say, okay, so I just want to make sure I get this right. So I am going to be at the northeast station, rising the sun. That way I can get on my boat and pick everyone up, right?
I thought I had northeast.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure you actually have southeast, and
Is
you're
this
taking
about your
care of the
boat?
phase of the moon.
Galdric, is this about your boat?
No, this is what I have written down, and I essentially I want to show you like a piece of paper that I've written down, which all of a sudden I have like an arrow that is showing that obviously I'm switching places with you, and it says no one else ride my boat.
Why don't you just ask to trade rather than lie about it, Galdric?
Okay, I'm glad we got this all set up. Can we go?
No,
We're
you're
kind
going
of
to
in a
ask.
rush.
You're going to ask, sir.
You're good.
Do you want to captain your boat? Ask.
Do you want to captain my boat? Ask.
I do. Clearly.
Then ask, because I'm not going to give you permission to unless you ask.
I mean,
Sir, I request permission to command the bishop's bane.
You don't even know her name.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
I don't. I've been in this realm for 2 days. Of course I don't.
I'm like really struggling. I'm looking at my boat. I'm looking at Locke. I'm looking at my boat. I'm looking at Locke.
I think Slump would lean and say, "Well, Captain Teeny Top, in all fairness, the only people here who know anything about this ship are you and me, and you want Slump to fucking captain it?"
Yep. Okay, Locke, it's all yours.
I want to look at Locke. I want to look at Locke and say, which side's what's left?
Port.
What?
Port.
Fine. Don't scratch my boat.
If I scratch it, you won't have a boat.
We're switching. We're switching. We're switching. You just sold me on it. We're switching. Can we please switch? Can we please switch? Can we please switch? Because I don't want to murder you. Can I please? Can you please give me permission not to murder you?
Permission granted, sir.
Home. Okay, that's what. Okay, so you're going to be at the southeast. You're going to handle the phase of the moon. And I just have to capture the rising sun. That's it.
Yes. So the moment you see a little bit of sun come over the horizon, you open the shutter. Like, not too much, not too little. You know, I'm just repeating what I was told, but, you know, not too much, not too little. And the moment you get some sky off the bottom of it, you know, then you'll close it. You know, the moment it's separated from the horizon, then you close the shutter.
Okay, I can do that. I can handle that.
Hold on. You understand that you just took a tone with the Captain Galdric stout.
Yep. You sure did.
I sure did.
I have fled from braver men than you. Wait. Hold on just a sec.
Rewind there.
Hold on. There are braver men that have... All right, so who's getting off the boat?
Listen, it's
Slump thinks
more
he'd
of a
rather fucking walk at
democracy.
this point.
It was... Nope, never mind. All right, who's getting off? I'm getting off the boat. Also, I guess, Mr. Locke, you're getting off the boat with me now, too.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I'll just start sailing around the fucking island and dropping people off one by one.
Yep, that works. Okay.
Wave over the side of the ship at Locke. Bye.
Bye.
And we also need to grab... that's the guy. This is Crazy Slim. All right, so Slim's up at the north one. Then we have northeast is
Me.
Galdric.
How are we going to get the ship back to you?
I
figured
imagine
that'd
you
be
guys
the-
sail around the other way or something.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of placing people. Then we have southwest. Northwest is Blue. Southwest is Slump. And then Galdric drops himself off last at the northeast. Okay, so let us describe a little bit about the chambers that you guys find yourselves in. We don't want that one. We want this one. So the first is this. My notes are absolutely a disaster. You guys, no one's at the north one. The northwest station. Lou, this is your station.
Ooh.
This is designed as you were told to catch the flash, the green flash, as the sun sets, because this captures the power of all of the souls of the dead departing for that day. This station is very small. It's just 15 feet by 15 feet, with one window facing the ocean and one window facing the jungle. You utter the words "departed." Actually, wait. I'll have you look it up. What words do you utter at the door?
I utter, "Departed, we honor thee."
Perfect. You say that, the door opens, and inside is the one window facing the ocean is crystal clear and circular. And it has the big piece of metal, like the kind of lens blocking it. And there's a very small peephole right next to the larger window for you to look through.
Okay.
There's the large crystal in the center of the room, right between where the window, right in between the two windows, right? So the flash would kind of be captured by the lens and pass into the crystal itself. There is a single desk in here with a few pieces of parchment on it, and there's a lever connecting the metal lens. And yep, that's all that's in here.
Okay. Well, how close is it to the time?
This is the settings. I guess the setting sun's coming pretty quick, but basically you're all waiting until midnight, and then it'll all start again. You guys have kind of already lost so much of the day that this day is kind of shot. You can do it if you want.
I kind of want it and try it. Exactly. Yeah. It's like a free test.
Yeah, absolutely. You do absolutely get a free test. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
I was thinking, because I think I can still use bless, because then I have until midnight, so I can commune, or until the next day even. I can commune and get my stuff back. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that.
Absolutely. Okay. So as you enter the room, you see the pieces of paper on the desk, and you see one piece of paper. It's one piece of paper, and it's just got a bunch of single line notes on it. And one says "Big Spider," and it's signed S. Then you see another one. The next line says "Lizard People," and it's signed J. Then you see in all capital letters, scrawled very hastily, "Huge lizard monster, huge, what is happening?" And it's signed S. And then you see another one that says, "I saw it, we need to get wind working again, we need more power," and it's signed J. And I think we can do a test run of your station. So I think as the sun starts to set, as Galdric is ferrying people around, it takes a large chunk of the day. So I think as the sun is starting to set, why don't you go ahead and roll plus dexterity to see if you can capture the green flash.
Yeah. First, in preparation to that moment, can I'm going to cast bless, or try and cast bless on myself.
Yep.
So I roll wisdom.
Okay.
Ooh, an 8.
It's an 8. So you cast a spell, but one bad thing happens. What is the negative effect that you would like to choose?
I'm going to pick my casting distances me from my deity, take -1 on going to cast a spell until the next time I commune.
Okay. So
I'm just going to commune right away.
Oh, that's, you'll still get the -1 next time you roll.
No, just if I cast a spell. Is that not what that means?
Yeah, so you'll get a -1 until you cast a spell, and then you'll get a -1 on that spell, I think. Isn't that what that means? How does it read?
Take -1 on going to cast a spell. So I'm not going to cast a spell before I commune.
That's fine, but it's still -1 ongoing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't feel bad about it, because I won't use another spell kind of thing.
I mean, like, what you will eventually, right?
You have to cast again the next day.
Yeah, you'll cast another spell sometime in this campaign.
Yeah, but it's like 24 hours, so I'm going to commune in the meantime. Oh, it says until the next time you commune. Did I not say that?
Oh, until the next time you commune. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Sorry, that's an integral part of it.
Okay, well then, so that just is permanent until you commune. That's not just for the next spell. That's just permanent until you commune.
Yeah.
Wow,
no, it's
okay.
a pretty bad one.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, perfect. So you do get +1 to your
dexterity roll.
That's right, but it's not a spell.
That's
okay,
right.
Cool.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Do I see? Well, I'll just roll it. Well.
Good thing you had the +1, or else it would have been a fail. So I think the way this works is you are watching the sun go down. You're watching the sun go down. Ask
you, can I have my ink vision on this whole time, just in case I can see something that'll help me the next time?
Yeah, absolutely. You watch the sun go down, and then it looks like the sun just disappears and there's no flash. And you think maybe it didn't work. But then there's a big flash, and you were caught off guard, and you just barely catch some of it. and it's not a very good capture of the flash. But you do capture some of it, and it does feel like the crystal charged up a bit. And you did see like a kind of a huge detonation of green ink when that happened, with all the souls departing.
Was that easier to see than the flash itself, to see the ink?
I would say probably no. I would say no, because it's an instantaneous flash, and the green is almost blinding with how bright it is, like the green flash. So the ink and the flash are probably about the same. Like, it's probably easier after the fact. I'll tell you what, You if you fail the roll by 1, I'll let you succeed by using ink vision. So if you roll a 6, I'll give you a 7 as you kind of watch the ink flash after the green flash kind of thing.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, then after that, yeah, I'll retire to the desk and take some notes, do some journaling, and kind of commune and get ready for the next day.
Okay, perfect. Then the next station I have here is the Southwest Station. So this is Slump. This is your station.
Yep.
You walk in. This is another very small station, barely larger than the crystal inside it. Like this is basically almost just a box for the crystal.
Weird. Okay.
It has one window facing the ocean, one window facing the jungle. The jungle side window is covered in those iron runes, and the ocean side window is clear with the large metal lens over it. And this one's super easy. You just capture the setting moon. So as you see the moon set, you just open it, and when the moon is set, you close it. And it's as easy as that. Do you want to take it for a test run tonight, or do you want to just leave it?
Yeah, I think Slump would take it for a test run.
Yeah. There's not really any roll needed for this. Honestly, this one is one of the stations that they usually have well charged kind of thing, because it's pretty easy to operate. So yeah, you see the moon setting, you open it up, you kind of hear the crystal charging, and then after the moon disappears, you close the lens, and the crystal is just kind of sitting there humming with energy. And that's kind of it. I mean, honestly, there's no documentation in here. This one is basically just a box for the crystal. You want to do anything else?
No, that's good, I think.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think Slump wouldn't really think of anything else to do, nor would he feel smart or safe doing so. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yep.
I guess actually I should ask whether or not you can get in there. Do you know the phrase to say to get in there?
Oh God, nope. Don't.
So nope. Outside.
Yep. Banging on the door.
Banging on the door.
Moon door, open please now. Slumpy, open. Knock, knock. Open for Slumpies.
Galdric, I'll say as you're dropping people off, you do see Slump like trapped outside of his building, just kind of banging on it.
Slump! You don't remember the phrase? Slump! Slump!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Just keep. You know, we can just talk like this. You know that, right? We've been through 3 arcs. You still don't remember we can talk like this?
Oh yeah.
You know, kind of fused.
Hold on. Do you hear this? Penis.
Oh God. Okay, the phrase to enter that. Which one is that?
It's the southwest one.
Okay.
It's the one where I gotta open it when the moon's out and then close it when it sets.
Right. Okay, yeah, that one's the phrase for that one is ooh woo daddy Peppa K W Keck W lol.
Ooby dooby poopy cat pop culture.
Okay, bye.
Open sesame.
We should have written it down on the boat.
I even looked at the Discord. I was like, maybe somebody put it here.
I did.
It's in clues. It's in the clues
section.
channel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so listen. So what you need to say is rising moon. Which one are you again?
Oh my god, and the amount of time it took you to figure out, Slump already figured us. We bid the night farewell.
I'm losing your connection. I gotta go.
Penis.
My God. Okay. As you say the phrase, "We bid the night farewell," the door pops open and you're able to get in.
Fuck's sake.
My God.
Fucking door.
The next is the Southeast Station. Locke, this is your station. The passphrase for entering is
Lord of Tides, we greet thee.
and the door unlocks. You enter into this building. It's a 20-foot by 20-foot building, bigger than the smaller ones, not quite as big as the South Station. Made of that nice same wood that the forest is all, or the same wood that the forest seems to produce. And it has, this is the one that catches the appropriate phase of the moon. So what it has is it has a series of levers, and above the levers on the wall are like wooden panels with carvings of the shapes of the moon. So it shows you the phase of the moon, and then it kind of shows you the settings that the levers should be set to capture the maximum amount of energy from that phase of the moon. Would you like to give this one a check or a try?
Yes.
All right. So,
Okay, if I say no, that's pretty much it. But
yeah. The evening starts to set in after the sun sets. And you are able to clearly see the moon. And I would like you to roll plus intelligence to see if you can appropriately match the phase of the moon with the panel on the wall.
Balls.
No, not really. I think probably as you're looking up,
I can't be that dumb.
Well, I think basically start wondering. It's like it's one of those ones where it could be like on the left or on the right side. You can't tell which side of the moon is missing, kind of thing. It's like it's almost full, but part of it's missing, and you can't tell if it's missing on the left or right.
Can I roll again?
Okay, you rub your eyes. You can roll again.
Oh no!
A little bit. There was an eyelash in there.
You rub some sand into your eyes, and it hurts really, really bad. And you can't quite match it.
I imagine that it's gonna be all night, so I'm gonna keep rolling. Like, if I can validate it, I don't know how far you'll let me go because I don't really have a way to re-roll. So if that's it, that's it.
I think that's it. I think basically,
okay.
Like the 5 is technically kind of for like all night. You're never able to get a good look at the moon, and then you get this one clear shot at the moon, and you can't quite match it, and it's just you never really get the setting right. You don't really capture a lot of energy from it. But this wasn't the main night. This was just the test night. This is just as Galdric is still kind of dropping everybody off.
Get the bad rolls out of the way.
Exactly. And then we go to the Northeast Station. This is the Rising Sun Station, Galdric. You park the Bishop's Bane off the shore, and then you enter the station, which again is one of the smaller ones. It doesn't have much documentation in here. It doesn't really seem to be that it was very heavily manned at any point. It's just meant to catch the rising sun. And the words that you speak to open the door are...
Departed, we honor thee.
It locks itself even harder.
God damn it. We bid the night farewell.
We
find the wind?
Starts to implode. It starts.
Lord of the Tides, we greet. Oh, we welcome a new day.
Yeah, okay. It unlocks, and you are able to get inside. And again, this is kind of like Slumps. It's basically just a box for the crystal inside. And it does have the lens that's just meant to capture the power of the sun as it rises and as it kind of fills the world with life and warmth and sight. And that's basically the power that it harnesses. And would you like to give it a test run during the test day?
Nope.
Okay, perfect.
I fall asleep.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So you guys are all at your stations, and you wait for midnight to roll around, because that's kind of the reset for the cycle of capturing. And at midnight, you see part of what causes that explosion of light in the center of the island, because just as the clocks strike midnight, all of the crystals in your buildings emit a beam of light through the window with all the runic carvings in it. Locke, your building emits a very kind of orangish, reddish beam of light of a very poor charge, because you kind of had trouble matching the phase of the moon. Slump, you did do a practice run, and it wasn't very hard. Yours emits a very good, bright, white-blue beam through the window.
Yeah, fucking right. Fucking nailed it.
Lou, you had a bit of trouble with yours. You got some of it, but not a great charge. And your beam is kind of this very kind of light orangish color from a kind of partial charge. And Galdric, you're sleeping, you don't see it, and your beam is just absolute red, since absolutely nothing was done. It's just a completely dead zero charge that gets emitted.
Should I try this?
It's too late now. You said no, you're sleeping. It just emits a dead charge.
Well, now I feel awful.
You fucking should, idiot.
And when you guys look through that ruined window, you see the combination of all the beams striking something in the middle of the island, and this big explosion of light that is a combination of all the colors of beams that have been emitted kind of gets blown out into the night sky. And then it rolls over to the next day. The first one to be activated is the rising sun. This is northeast. Galdric, now you're okay. Galdric oversleeps.
I'm just kidding.
Misses it completely.
I'm fucking kidding.
Next one is okay. So you would like to capture the rising sun?
I would like to capture the rising sun.
Okay, describe to me what a rising sun is, when it starts and stops.
I would pretty much assume. I mean, I'm a pirate. I think I would know when the fucking sun rises.
I mean, that's pretty true.
But essentially, when you start to have that orange hue start to bounce over the horizon line, you know, you don't see the actual sun yet, but you know when it's going to pop around. You can roughly justify. So the sky starts to get that amberish color. And I'm like, all right, should be here any second now, and I'm just waiting for I'm just trying to time it as best I can. So am I supposed to capture like the moment it's in frame or the moment it's about to hit frame? You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's right. You're not really sure.
So I would probably capture it. I would say I'd probably try to time it as best I could for the moment, like photo frame finished, like just bam, there it is, frame one, it's there.
Yeah, perfect. So as the sun, that one frame it's there, you capture it, you open up the lens. And when do you close the lens?
After, I would say, the fully encompassed sun is in view. After the sun has risen, the horizon line. So the bottom of the sun is no longer touching the horizon.
Perfect. Okay. Then the next thing that we get is the setting sun, which is Lou in the Northwest Station.
So we had all day before that happened, right?
Yeah.
Can I look around my station at all anymore? So I saw the documentation with the lizard people notes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the room?
So basically what there is a documentation of what the purpose of it is, or not the purpose of it is, but like kind of like the lore behind it, like an explanation of why you do what you do, and the description of the departing of souls and the power of the setting sun to depart the souls
Okay.
is a huge source of power. And then other than that, it's a huge list of the monsters that Slim and Jim have seen on the island.
Well, that's very distressing, and I will copy the monsters down
Yeah.
into my book. But I would like to read up all about the background, too, kind of thing, of why the power, emits from those setting souls and all that stuff.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Yep, you get all the lore of death and the departing of souls, and I will say, because you're digging into this a little bit.
Well, yeah. Can I say one thing?
Yes, please do.
I was thinking, because this is new information, and because the conversation with Captain Jim went so well,
Yeah.
I feel that I have gained some secrets.
Mhm.
And so I'd kind of like to offer those up to my god and petition my deity to see if I can get some divine guidance. Would that tie in with what you were going to say?
Yes, I will say that you read about a piece of pirate lore that you have never heard of, but also not only is the lore here that you now have new information on, it apparently there's people who've done a lot of research into this. You learn about Joan Davinia.
Okay.
And Joan Davinia is said to be the judge of the dead. And a lot of pirates tell the legend of Joan Davinia and how those who are lost at sea or whatever often meet Joan and are judged in some way. And so somehow the setting of the sun and the green flash are tied to the power of Joan.
Okay.
And that is not widely known information. Joan Davinia is talked about all the time with pirates, but mostly as lore and legend and boogeyman stories. But you learn that Joan, in some way, whether it's a person or a concept or a power, Joan Davinia definitely is real and is tied to the power of the setting sun and the departing of souls.
Does it have a description of what Joan looks like, or like is how that person is known?
Not other than that they must be powerful. They wield the power of the dead, but nothing about what they would look like because no one's ever really reported on that, or if it's even a person.
Well, if you see, you're dead, kind of thing.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Does that tie in with? I guess that's it. So I granted some useful knowledge. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. And
okay.
now,
Well, then, in preparation for this quick flash, I'm going to try and cast Bless on myself again to give myself any kind of advantage I can.
Yep, absolutely. Roll to cast Bless.
Okay. Oh, nerds. No Bless. Okay. What is the fail?
Yeah, what does it say
7
for a miss?
to 9. Note that maintaining. Hang on. Cast a spell.
I think it's just a hard move.
It must be that. I don't see anything in particular. So whatever you want, I guess.
Okay, so I will say that you do lose the spell for the day. Like it does not work. You do not get Bless, and you can't cast Bless again until you commune.
Okay.
You cast it, and the knowledge of how to cast the spell leaves you. You are unable to cast it again, and you do not get its blessing. So, unfortunately, no Bless, and you're gonna have to roll Dex straight up.
Okay. I do some stretches. Okay, I'm gonna watch
missed the
really. Ah, jeez. Got me by yoga again. Ah, boy. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep an eye out and be ready.
Yep. All right. Roll the dexterity.
Come on, be better.
Hey! Full success.
Thank the Lord.
I think after not getting it great the other day and kind of flubbing the Bless, you're kind of like, I can't fuck this up anymore. And you just go into the zone, like you tunnel vision through that little peephole And you saw it yesterday. You know exactly what it looks like, and you just absolutely Neo the Matrix fucking. The lens is opening as the flash is starting, and as soon as the flash is done, it's already closing again, and you perfectly capture the green flash.
Yay! I think I close it with a little force because I'm trying to be fast. It's like, I smash it.
It clangs, it's a little bit loud, but you realize that you did catch it perfectly. Now we have the rising moon, now that the sun has set. And that one is... Rising moon is southeast. That's our good friend, Mr. Locke. Can you match the phase of the moon you had yesterday? It was cloudy, you rubbed sand in your eye, you had some trouble. But now it's time for the rising moon. I think, is there anything you'd like to prepare for this?
I make sure that my eyes are well lubricated and moist.
Yep.
There's no sand that can accidentally fall into my eye.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know how time sensitive it is, but I imagine that Locke, if he can't get a clear view of the moon from inside, maybe finding a way to get a clearer view, it's so that he doesn't have a repeat of last night.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say, you know the trouble that you had last night. I'll say go ahead and roll intelligence. And add an additional 1 to it as you've kind of learned from your mistakes.
It's not gonna matter.
Oh my goodness! Your dice
so
hate
mean.
you today, man.
D20 hates me for bad mouthing them last week.
Yeah. Oh no.
I stand by it. I don't
nothing wrong
care.
with shit talking a piece of shit.
Oh my
thank
goodness.
you.
Oh my goodness. So Locke, I think, you're looking through the window at the rising moon, and it doesn't seem to fit any of the shapes on the wall. It's kind of cloudy out. You go outside and you start kind of walking the beach a little bit to try to get a good look at the moon, and the clouds and the reflection off the ocean, and there's sand in your eyes again, damn it. And you just can't get a good look, and you end up not really getting a very good match on the moon phase.
What? Escapes, we all die. Good job.
Yeah, pretty much. Is there anything of worth of investigating here, like paper strewn about, or is it just pipes and things that make this apparatus work?
Let's see. This room is very basic. It's big enough to have people in it because people did need to man this station and record the phases of the moon. So there's a little bit of documentation of the cycle of the moon to make sure that they could predict the phases and all that stuff. But not a lot of specifics on the night to night, phase changes kind of thing. So it seems like the documentation here matches basically what's on the wall. Not a lot of new information in here.
Okay.
And then we go finally to the setting moon station, and that is Mr. Slump.
All right.
Anything you'd like to do to kind of prepare for this?
I mean, I can't really think of anything that Slump could fucking do. Like,
Yeah.
it seems pretty goddamn straightforward.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I think Slump would just basically wait until the moon was setting and then just man the fucking switch.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about at what point you'd start capturing. Like, at what point does it seem like the moon is setting, and when is it finished setting? What does that look like? What's your gauge for that?
Yeah, I would say that Slump would be watching until literally the very bottom fucking pixel of the moon is touching the surface of the level of the horizon.
Yeah.
and then he would close it as soon as the top little sliver has gone down beneath the horizon.
Perfect. And also, I think I missed one little thing. Yes, there was one piece of information that you did get, Locke. And that is that there's documentation on how since the moon holds sway over the tides, that it has one of the most powerful sways on magic in the world, because the world is one of pirates and swashbucklers and sea trading and lives at sea, that the nature of the tides is one of the most powerful magics in this world. And so the phase of the moon is one of the massive sources of that. So that is a little bit of lore that you do read up on that.
Sweet.
And then, well, Slump, yours is the setting moon station, and yours has other lore in there. Setting moon, it is the power of hope, because it is the end of the night, and before the sun even sets, sun even starts to rise, the setting of the moon kind of closes the night and provides hope that the next day is starting. And the power of hope is a very strong one.
Fucking cool. Okay.
And after that, the day comes. You know that Slim and Jim manned their stations. You don't know how well. And the next midnight rolls around, and once again, your crystals discharge their accumulated magic energies. Lou, yours emits this enormous, full power, enormous amount of energy gathered white beam directly through the window into the center of the island.
Ah, dang.
Slump, yours as well, a huge, perfect, crystal clear white beam of energy goes towards the island.
Sweet.
Locke, unfortunately, it was just the wrong time, wrong place, wrong time for you. And unfortunately, your crystal emits a very red, orangish beam of very low charge into the island. And Galdric, yours emits the full crystal clear white charge of a full power magic emanation into the island. And it is midnight, and you guys are now able to see if it worked.
So where we had decided that was it going to be Locke that was captaining the ship, and where were we going to meet up after we all did this?
I think so Galdric is piloting.
Okay.
And he was kind of picking you guys up as you did it, kind of thing.
I see.
So you guys are now basically all back on the boat, and the last one that would have emitted would be, well, it did it at midnight. So basically, you guys are all done. You're all on the boat. You can be wherever you'd like in the water now.
And so, what does the forest look like? Can Slump do like a perception check or something to see what the state of the forest is?
Yeah, roll plus wisdom as you look into the forest now that it's been tamed in some way.
And that's a D6?
2D6. 2D6s?
2D6, okay.
Yeah, plus your wisdom.
Is that anyone or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
Yeah, and he gets a pretty good look. So before the forest had this weird shifting tendency, right? Where if you looked at it, it was fine, but the stuff on the periphery of your vision seemed to shift and move until you look at it. And as you looked around, the whole forest was shifting all the time. Now, it's dark out and it's kind of hard to see, but you can tell it's not shifting. It's blowing in the breeze with the wind, but it's not shifting. It seems stationary. You can, when you look away from a tree and then you look back at it, it's exactly where it was when you looked away. So that strange shifting nature of the island seems to have stopped for now.
Okay, interesting.
Can I just say, as we're talking, after I did my thing, can I have communed? Or can I commune on the boat kind of thing?
Yeah, you can definitely have communed.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I don't know about you guys, but I nailed it.
Yeah,
I was
Slump did
okay,
better.
yeah.
All right. I'm glad we all nailed that.
Slump did better than everyone.
Did you have fun, Locke? Did you have a good time?
Slump
I
did
don't
better.
about it.
Oh, no.
Oh God. All right. Well, it's fine. It looks like we can go, right? Let's go talk to Cobb.
Okay, just
Corn on
one
the
thing.
cob.
In my station, yeah, exactly, totally. In my station, there was kind of a documentation list of many, many bad monsters that Slim and Jim have encountered on the island. So let's just, step lightly, I guess, is all I'm saying.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's like lizard people and big spiders and huge lizard monster things. So just keeping a weather eye out.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all right. Well, I mean, wait, where's Captain? Oh shoot, what the fuck was it? Captain Jack? Captain Smack?
Oh.
Captain? Where's the other guy? Where's Jim?
Did you want to pick him up?
Yeah. He wanted to know why Cobb brought us here, so we would definitely pick him up too.
Okay, yeah, you pick up Cobb, or you pick up Jim as well. And he's on the boat with you.
Hey, how'd the sales go?
Pretty bad. Not great,
Oh.
to be totally honest.
Oh, that's sad.
Pretty standard, to be honest. We don't know what the fuck's going on there. Looks like Slim did a pretty good job with the Astral Station, though. That's pretty standard.
So
Good.
to be clear, we didn't mess anything up for you. It was kind of the same as normal, hey?
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like anything really got messed up that I saw.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker.
Well,
Oh God.
Motherfucking son of a bitch.
I mean,
Why?
Hey.
Wow.
Oh, Slump was just... Okay. Never mind.
Why?
Forget it. Fucking forget it.
Seems like a hard line to take there.
Fair enough.
He's had a rough day.
Slump's had a rough day.
Okay, so we have to go talk to the other guy now, right? We got to go talk to the guy that's in the middle,
Hi, Jack.
Jack, that's his name.
That's right.
Sparrow.
Nope, not Sparrow.
Sure?
That would be all sorts of trademark infringement. Probably get myself in a whole lot of trouble.
Okay. Well, all right, let's go talk to that guy then.
All right, well, I can come with you because I've got to keep the island going with old Slim.
Is it like a big journey or something?
It's the center of the island. Yeah, it'll probably take you a couple of days.
a couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
What about, hey, you left some notes in the station I was in about big lizard people and spiders and lizard monsters.
Yep.
Is that, are we less likely to see them since it's not shifting anymore?
I don't know. I've never seen it, this kind of calm before. I would imagine probably less chance of seeing it unless you really pissed it off, and then maybe more.
Well, that's not ideal.
It's not great. I'll admit that, but I mean, I don't know.
How do you piss them off?
I don't know. I've never done. It's usually just. It's been like 100 years of me and Slim running around. We never did this much before.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, we'll let you know how it goes, and you can write that down in your little notes.
Yeah, watch out for the big lizard thing. It's huge.
Yeah,
Massive lizard thing. Absolutely fucking massive.
One single big lizard.
Can you explain that a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, tall.
Yeah, maybe
tall,
Okay.
right?
Tall. Yep.
Lizard.
Okay, lizard.
Big
Yep.
mouth.
Big mouth. Okay.
Big mouth.
Big,
About
okay.
the teeth?
but just one mouth.
Just
Like a
one
crocodile?
mouth. Big sharp teeth.
Okay,
Big sharp teeth.
well,
Okay.
Yep.
And where is it?
Well, it seems to be kind of wherever the island doesn't want you to be.
Ooh, which is probably everywhere.
But
Yeah.
mostly everywhere.
Wow.
The closer you get to the middle, probably the more that thing's going to come after you.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Okay,
bummer.
well, let's just stay here.
I mean, we could, but that would kind of defeat the whole purpose.
But we could just stay and live with you forever here and make sure the Kraken never escapes.
You'd like that.
You guys want to man the stations with us?
Yeah, like forever.
That'd be perfect. That was literally the original plan, so... I mean, it's not really going to work because the South Station's completely fucked up.
We'll figure it out. We're very
I
smart.
broke another one of the levers when I was trying to get it to
Oh,
work.
boy.
To be fair, I
hand him
feel like
another
you
broken
guys
lever.
loosened it. It wasn't that loose before, but it came right off when I touched it.
Yeah, that's what I. Never mind. Okay.
Well,
Wait. Do you think that because it's going to take a couple of days to get into the middle of the island, do you think we should do a couple of courses of superpower charging the thing, or do you think it'll stay calm now for a while?
oh no, it won't stay calm for very long. Probably the quicker you go, the better.
Bye. That sounds like got it. Okay, thank you.
I feel like if you charge it and hit it, you probably got to give yourself about a day's worth of calmness, and then it's probably about to start getting fucky again.
So it doesn't matter if you charge it multiple times in a row.
Yeah, you charge it, you hit it, 24 hours. Charge it, hit it, 24 hours.
Got it. Thank you, bye.
All right. Don't let the giant lizard eat you, or the were spiders.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, they're kind of like half spider, half human.
Oh, boy.
Man, that is
disturbing.
super fucking upsetting.
Yeah, especially because
wanted
it's
to
the
sleep.
bottom half
Yeah.
is the bottom half is the human, and the top half is the spider.
Oh, hi. That's not what
They're
you would
really
expect.
upsetting.
Yeah, that is.
And the squid maggots, watch out for those. They're really
Okay,
bad.
bye.
Oh my god.
Anymore.
Get off my boat.
All right. He hops off the boat and he goes back to well, you guys drop him off where he needs to go because he literally can't get there in time.
Okay, good.
Okay, guys. The forest is relatively calm. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, we're gonna get stuck in there in the shifting no matter what. So I guess we just make the best use of the time we have. Hey, guys.
Yep.
No.
Are you guys heading into the forest?
Yeah, I think I
heading
don't
into the
see.
forest, I think.
Yeah, I don't see many more options for us.
Okay.
Gotta do it.
You guys get off the boat at the northeast station and you begin heading into the forest proper.
Can I do a thing?
Yes, please.
If there's like loose ground, I start picking some up and just like putting it on the shoulders of my party members and just rubbing it on them. Here we go. This will cover our scent and our sight. Well, their sight of us. So here you just have some of these. Oh, this leaf will be good.
What the fuck? Just brushes it off the shoulders. Get the fuck out of here. All you're doing. Stop it, Lou.
Locke, is this a good idea? I mean, it seems like it. Do you think this will help?
Why don't you roll?
Yeah, do you want to roll?
Roll for helping. I would like to roll to help.
Roll to help. Okay. Why don't you? I can't believe I don't have those notes open. Why don't you roll to help out? Is what it used to be called.
It's like I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, you can think whatever you want to think, whether it helps or not. Where are the friggin' notes? Here we go. There we go. We got hack and slash, volley, defy danger, defend, spout lore, discern realities, parlay, aid, or interfere. How about aid?
Aid would work.
Aid sounds pretty good. Yeah, why don't you roll plus bond? Wow, we didn't do the bond thing.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that.
Roll plus charisma.
Okay. That's nothing. Well,
It is technically a success, where everyone else is going to get a +1 to a roll of their choice. And you are going to expose yourself to some danger.
wow, thanks, guys.
So I think what happens is, Lou, as you guys are walking into the forest, the trees are not shifting, but it is definitely dark and dangerous in here. And you're kind of, as you're walking along, you're grabbing handfuls of mud and leaves and dirt, and you're smearing it on everyone's clothing, and they're getting, every now and then you get it on their face, and they definitely are reflecting less moonlight now. They're definitely stealthier. But at one point, you stick your hand into the mud, and it's kind of wet. Which is weird because most of the ground here doesn't really like contain open moisture. So you kind of like feel around a little bit, and it's like a squishy, fleshy, kind of wet, slimy meat bag.
No, though. I take my hand out fast.
And you just keep on kind of grabbing and squishing it.
Don't do this thing.
And you can't tell what it is. And so you lift it up.
Oh, God.
And it's like a giant foot-long maggot with a dozen tentacles on the end.
Cool. That's fine. That's normal.
And the tentacles just start kind of sprawling out all over the place. And
Can I try and throw it from myself? I imagine it will just like hook itself on my arm anyway.
Yeah, you throw it and you just hear this little
Oh my God.
And then you hear the ground around you start to like skitter and scratch and scrabble.
Ew, ew, ew.
As in the midnight darkness, you see 10 more of these squid maggots start to come out of the ground and try to bite at your guys' feet.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
This is just pure fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you gonna feel bad when your lovely, fantastic wife wakes up screaming from nightmares? From
Squid maggot.
I mean, listen, I'm not proud of it, but yes.
I mean, aren't you?
Okay.
Aren't you little
You know what? I am proud of it, and yes. I will be proud and happy. It's a job well done.
Did it.
Okay. You guys are now technically in combat
This is a really good use of time. I'm glad I did this thing.
with a dozen squid maggots. Let's see. We can get some nice squid maggot icons here for sure.
A dozen is too
Wait,
many.
there are icons?
Or 10. I got all sorts of weird free things, and some of these are really upsetting. So I want to get some of these really gross ones
No.
to use as how about wet caverns? There's got to be something good in wet caverns,
Oh
huh?
my God.
I got my 2 bricks. I am ready.
Well, those aren't nearly upsetting enough. I need something really gross.
Oh,
I need something really
don't
nasty.
do this thing.
Yeah, no need.
Okay.
I gotta do reverse psychology because that's just encouraging him. Yes, please. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I couldn't find too many things. So it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squid maggots crawl up out of the ground and attack you guys. So I will have them roll first, and then I will have you guys go in your initiative order because you guys have been taken slightly by surprise.
So one thing I wanted to ask is I have an ability that if it stays the way that it's currently written, I'm literally never going to use it a single time. So I'm wondering if it's possible to rework it. And that is, what are you waiting for? Mm-hmm. Which is when you cry out a challenge to your enemies, roll Constitution. On a 10+, they treat you as the most obvious threat to be dealt with and ignore your companions. On a 7 to 9, only a few, the weakest or most foolhardy among them, fall prey to your taunting. But it also says, take +2 damage ongoing against them. So I would really rather not have 10 maggots all doing +2 damage to me. So I don't know if that's...
Take +2 damage or get +2 damage?
It literally... No, it literally verbatim says take +2 damage ongoing against them.
Oh my God. No,
yeah,
that's
I will
terrible.
never use that ever.
Yeah.
So maybe just all of that minus that part. Like, they're already going to be attacking me. You take more fucking damage from them.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, I think them all hitting you is enough. I don't think you need to take +2 damage from them. I mean, it has kind of niche play, like against one giant monster. Like when you're level 15,
yep,
and you have 300 hit points,
yep,
and it's one monster who's going to do +2 damage against you, that's nothing.
Yep.
When it's 10 creatures who all will get +2 on top of what they roll and will hit you for 40 damage and you die instantly, that's stupid. So I will say, I'll say they don't get the plus damage against you. And when it's one big monster, we'll find, well, I think it might be fine enough just to force them to hit you.
Sure, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair, and we'll adjust as I level up. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I want it to be balanced rather than just an overpowered taunt that forces them to not attack a single group mate.
Yeah.
But for right now, that +2 damage would get me killed fucking instantly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
have 23 hit points. I'd
Yeah.
be dead
They
instantly.
would be dead even if they all rolled ones for damage.
Yep.
You'd die
Yep.
completely.
Yep. So yeah, I would like Slump to use that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So everyone roll dexterity. Damn, Locke.
Man, hey.
Roll 20, still shit. I don't care. I'm not taking it back.
Oh my God.
I rolled,
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
you
I'm
rolled a
all right.
D20.
I
That's
got
right.
a little better.
Okay, you got one fucking better.
Wow.
Okay.
Roll 20. You can sabotage my shit all you want. Fuck your system.
Oh my God.
No, I got his back on this. Fuck him.
See you, sponsorships. They're messaging me today too. They're like, "Hey, we want to sponsor Techsmith. What do you think?"
Damn it.
Too
So
bad,
they're
so
watching right
close.
now.
Send me the bill. That's how much I hate him.
Oh my God.
I'll
Okay.
pay him not to use your website.
So it goes Maggots, Slump, Lou, Locke, Galdric. The Maggots go first. And since Lou is the one who dug them up, let's do probably 5 of them.
That's so
That's
many.
actually a lot. That is a lot, isn't that? That's a lot to attack you. Let's do 3 of them attack you so that maybe you don't die on the first one.
Okay.
They do this. They attack you for 9 damage.
No way.
Yeah.
So many damage. Okay.
They got some pretty
No
decent
problem, no
rolls.
problem, no problem.
9 damage as these little squid maggots kind of crawl all over you and start biting you with their nasty little beak mouths
Goodness.
and their disgusting little maggot bodies creep all over you. Another 3 attack Galdric. Here, let's do this so that I understand what the fuck I'm doing. 3 are attacking Lou. 3 are attacking Galdric. Galdric, and remember, make sure to take your armor into account when they hit you.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you.
Galdric, 3 of them creep and crawl all over you and bite you for 8 damage. And then subtract your armor from that for your total damage taken.
Okay. See, I feel like. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Is that math add up?
What?
Am I taking 3 away from the
Oh,
8
you're
damage, or am I
right.
taking 3 away from each one of
You're
their
taking
bites?
away from three from each one. You're good fucking catch.
Ooh.
You take your
'Cause I'm
armor away
like,
from each
that's
individual
a lot
hit.
of damage.
Yeah. No, you're totally right. Good catch. So Lou, you got hit for 3 and 4 and 2. Take your armor away from each one of those. Galdric, you got hit for 3 and 2 and 3. Take your
So I
armor
only
away
took-
from each one of those.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Absolutely right. I was rolling to save time by kind of batch rolling, but it's not the same. Okay. 2
Feels good, man.
go after you, Locke. They hit you for a 5 and a 1, minus your armor on each one of those.
I don't have armor.
Well, then they hit you for 6.
Okay.
And Slump, 3 of them crawl all over you and hit you for a 2, and a 3, minus your armor on each of those.
Okay.
And now, Slump, now it is your turn.
Okay, just give me 1 second here. I'm just
Yep.
writing down my health.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Can I do fight fire with fire?
Is that like a reaction kind of thing?
Yeah, it looks like it says when you take damage, and if the damage is odd, flames within you come to your aid. Roll 1d4, and either add that many number of uses to your burning brand, or to reduce the damage taken by that hit.
Well, they rolled a 6, which is even, so I don't think you can use that.
Oh, it's a 6. Okay,
Yeah.
for some reason I thought it was 7.
Yeah, no, that one slumps.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, wait, no, but you can on the 5 and the 1. Sorry, you're right. It's a 5 and a 1. Those are odd. You can do that. You're right.
Okay.
So what the frick does it do?
I roll a d4 if I can get that out, and whatever it lands on, I'm gonna reduce the damage by that much.
Ooh, wow. So you reduce the first one from 5 to 3 damage, and roll it for the second one as well. You take no damage, so you take 3 damage total. Oh my god, that's a powerful ability. It's good. You guys are gonna need to use your all your shit to survive. All right, Slump. Maggots have done their turn. It is your turn now.
So Slump is going to go ahead and take advantage of my muscle bound.
Yep.
Which is gaining the forceful and messy tags.
Okay.
And have you seen how I don't actually know the name of the sport, but it's the Olympic sport where there's basically the shot put on the end of a chain.
Oh yeah,
You know how they get that swinging motion.
Yep.
Slump's gonna do that with his hammer.
Okay,
so
perfect.
He's gonna do a whirlwind, and he's just putting his whole fucking body into swinging the momentum of the.
I think it's called the hammer throw.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's literally what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what's that's what's
okay. So this is definitely like a whirlwind hack and slash attack. So roll plus strength.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
All right.
How does it feel? The exact opposite of Locke, huh? How does it feel?
The dice giveth and they taketh away.
So on a 10 plus, you deal your damage to the enemy and avoid their attack. And then you can choose to add an additional 1d6 to your damage. Wait, what's the damage that you deal?
How do I determine that?
I think it says on your weapon.
Sorry, I always get confused by this part. Let's see. For me, it says, two-handed hammer, close, +1 damage, 2 weight.
Okay, it might also be then at the very top of your character sheet, underneath armor and hit points.
Oh yeah, damage D10.
Okay, yeah, so it's a D10 +1 for your hammer. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll the D10 +1? Let's just see. Yeah, no, you fucking splat them all.
Oh my
god! You fucking swing your hammer, and immediately it's like, and the 3 fucking squid maggots just pop in inky guts and gore all over the place. I was gonna say you can do more damage and open yourself up to a counterattack, but there's no need, and they can't counterattack because they're dead.
Fucking fantastic.
Okay, yeah, Lou, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what I would like to do, I was thinking about casting Magic Weapon to give me another D4 to roll with the thing. But then I don't think I can do anything else. I think I cast the weapon, and then my turn's done kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to take more damage. So I think what I would like to try, I don't have any damaging spells yet other than that one. So I think what I'd like to try is just to hit him with my staff, which is 1d6, which is not very much, but we'll see.
Okay, yeah. So roll a hack and slash roll. So roll plus strength.
Oh, plus strength. Okay.
For hack and slash. When you're hacking and slashing with your staff, just trying to splat the little dudes.
Oh, that's a -1. This is a big mistake.
Oh no!
Nerds! God, with the magic weapon.
So with a 6,
yes.
I think basically you start swinging your staff around, and they're just like they're these little squiggly, squid crawly, creepy bastards, and they're just kind of squiggling through the dirt quicker than you can kind of get them, and they crawl around your leg, and you can't get a good hit on them. You just kind of bump them a little bit. And unfortunately, one does give you another bite for 3 damage minus your armor.
Ooh. Awesome. Okay, can I at the end of my turn
Yeah.
thing press I have a brooch with an hourglass on it that I got about 4 inks ago, I feel.
Yep.
And once per combat I can touch it to prepare for 1 attack and
Yep.
take 2 less harm, it says. So it's very old. But
Yep.
yeah. Okay. So I'll take that for next time. But for now I take 2 damage total. Okay.
Yep. Perfect. And you are now prepared for the next time they attack. You will take 2 less damage. Okay. Locke, it is your turn now.
Guess we are. I'm just. Let's swing at him. I'll take a swing at the closest one.
Perfect. I mean, honestly, you can kind of hit both. These aren't 5e rules. If they're in melee range, you can kind of swing and try to hit both of them.
Got it.
So roll plus strength to try to hit them.
Well, I got to roll plus con first because it's going to be burning brand.
Uh-oh. Okay,
so
an 8.
I get to add one more tag. So I'm going to add. So let's see, fiery touch dangerous. So I get to add one more. I'm going to remove the dangerous tag because we're in the forest.
Probably smart.
And then I'm going to swing. So was it? I use my intelligence.
Oh, you can substitute strength for intelligence on those?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Wow, 10, definitely. Full fucking hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, and you can either choose to avoid all retaliate. Never mind, they have their own turn. Never mind. So you can add a 1d6 to your damage.
I can add 1d6, okay.
Yep, so you can roll your damage and add a d6 to any damage that you deal. Oh, so that's 11 damage? The 6 and the 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
my damage
so
is a d8.
yeah, perfect. You rolled a 6 on the d8 and a 5 on the d6. What's your weapon? What's the action that you're taking?
So I think he conjures up a rapier and then just like tries to aim for him and just boop, like thrusts forward and then tries to skewer them essentially.
Yep, I think like it's so
Wreathed in
much
flame.
damage. Yeah, and this you literally shish kebab barbecue 2 of these nasty little squid maggots on the end of your sword and kill them both instantly. And now you got them on the end of your sword if you want to try eating them later, or if you can just throw them away. But you got them there for now, and you can they're yours now, and they're dead.
I'm gonna Zuko style and cook them. And we'll see what happens.
Perfect. Galdric, it's your turn.
I would like to. Okay, so I don't really know how combat works with this system yet. So hold my hand, Dad.
Yeah.
I want to essentially attack the 3 that are there. I have 3 around me, right?
That's right. Yep.
Okay, so I essentially want to shoot one in the head, and I want to use my rapier to like start attacking. I want to full pirate it. Bang! Yar! Slash the other 2.
Perfect. Okay, so I will say that you can choose to either roll plus strength or plus dexterity, whichever one's higher for you.
Okay, which one do you honestly think I'm going to choose out of those 2 options?
I think
Come
you're
on.
probably rolling strength, if I had to
Wrong.
guess.
Dexterity. Here we go.
Hey, there we go. Okay. So with this, you will deal your damage to the enemy. So that goes up on the top of your character sheet. It'll say what dice are you using.
I roll D10.
Okay, yep, D10. And then I think because of your weapon, you also get a +1. So a D10 +1 for your damage.
Okay. 1 or 2?
I think it's 1, but I could be wrong.
Let me look at the sheet. I'm looking at the sheet. It just says D10. It doesn't say how many.
I think because you're using the longsword and shield, you're using the rapier is what we gave the flavor for, which gives a close +1 damage. So it's just a single D10 and then +1.
You got it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go die.
Actually, the squid maggots have 3 hit points. So, you frickin' pull out the flintlock pistol, unload a shot into the head of one of these maggots, and it just fucking explodes. You follow it up immediately with the pirate-like saber slash, and you cut the other one in half. And the third one's lurking around, and you can't quite see where it is. And then it kind of leaps out from the bushes at your face. You step out of the way, and as it lands on the ground, you stomp on it with your boot, and you squish all the nasty, inky, maggoty jelly out of it. And you kill all 3.
That's nasty.
And unfortunately, the only ones that are still remaining are the ones by Lou. So on
kind of a justified, it's sort of comeuppance sort of moment. Yeah, that's fair.
On their turn, Lou, they do bite you for a 1 and a 5 of damage, minus your armor on each one of those.
And the 2 from the brooch.
Oh, that's right, and the 2 on the brooch. Yeah.
So nothing for the 1 because that's my armor.
Yep.
And then 5 minus 2 minus 1 is I go 2. Okay.
Okay, so you take 2 damage total as they start biting at you. And then Slump, it is your turn again.
Okay. I think Slump would jump towards the. Is it just the 2 remaining that are in your Lou?
That's right.
I would say I want Slump to like fucking Nappa jump, sumo squat right beside them.
Yeah.
And pick both of them up and smash them face to face like Tonka trucks.
Oh my god! All right. Wow. Roll plus strength.
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough of a success. I think your base damage is enough. These things have 3 hit points. You just fucking smash their heads together, and they fucking detonate in jelly and get all their goo all over you and Lou.
I think like as soon as the debris settles, Slump's face is just totally fucking neutral. And then it goes straight into a laugh. they went boop.
Oh, thank you.
It's all over your face.
Hey, can you see if these are edible?
Tastes like caviar.
you
Tastes like
cooking?
caviar made out of sadness. Now Slump's tum hurts.
How are they? Good?
Bad. No, not all. A terrible idea. Why would you let Slump do that? It's horrible.
We're already
Is there really
doing
any
it.
stopping you? Come on.
Okay,
You're putting another one in your mouth right now. Stop it!
Maybe this was better. Fine.
Okay, well, sorry about that. I really thought it would help.
What'd you do?
You know, I thought it would. It's probably fine. Let's just keep going.
Were you smearing mud on my coat?
Well, yes, but to help. For helping reasons is why.
That makes sense.
I mean, you can't even argue with it because okay.
How far into the forest are we?
You guys are probably like you've probably hiked maybe 2 kilometers in.
You're less bad than being right
So
by
we're
the
not
building.
very far in, and we're already having some pretty serious problems. Slump is just pointing that, you know, what Slump is saying, you know, what he's getting out here. It's not great, okay, is what he's saying. It's not, the situation is not positive.
Yeah. Do we have anything we could do some little healing with while we're out here? I have, let's see, I have
Wait,
1
who's
healing
hurt?
potion. Well, I got eaten a lot by them.
Could I look at her and just see like bite marks all over her body?
Yeah, there's like little nasty coin-shaped holes taken out where all their disgusting little beaks took chunks of flesh.
Oh my god!
Hey, okay.
It's not.
This
they're
is my
mean.
nightmare.
You just have
This is my nightmare.
you just have ice cream scoops of flesh taken out of you.
It doesn't feel
Wow.
good. Doesn't feel good.
Oh
I have
my God.
tryptophobia.
Come here.
This
Come
is
here.
triggering
Come-
me.
Oh my God. You look like a honeycomb. Come here.
Oh God.
Oh my God. You look like a beehive's going to pop out of you at any moment. Come here.
What the fuck, man?
Sorry
Come
about
on.
Ugh.
Okay, listen, just so we're clear, both of you fucks try on a regular basis to gross your communities out as hard as you fucking can. Shut up and take it. Shut your mouths and take it.
But it's different when I'm doing it.
Oh, there is justice.
Okay, come here. I got you. Okay, I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands because it doesn't have a charge cooldown. It's just if I fuck it up, then I'm the one that takes pain.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Lay on Hands, which is when you touch someone skin to skin. So I'm gonna put my hand like on her forehead, just pretend like I'm blessing her.
Yep.
On a 10 plus, you heal. Okay, here we go. So I have to do a 2d plus charisma. My charisma, I believe, is my maximum.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Probably some sort of big old plus in there.
2d6 plus 2. So as long as I beat, if it's a 10 plus, it's a full heal.
That's right. Yep.
And if it's a 7 to 9,
Just
then
moves the damage over to
is
you.
just transferred to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh god, it's like 10. I hope you have a lot of.
Oh,
so close.
Come on!
You aided. You did aid. That's literally what you were doing with all the dirt and everything. You were doing aid.
That's
Plus
right.
1.
So you get a +1 to that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you go ahead and roll it because my food just got here. Roll a 1d8, and that's how much you heal for.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This was totally a successful plan.
Hey, there you go. So I just want to recap what just happened.
Go ahead.
Lou aided Galdric such that it engaged combat
Yeah.
so that Lou took damage so that Galdric could use the aid to heal Lou from the damage sustained by the combat.
But I think we all grew closer as friends. So
You guys ever see I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry?
Yes.
No, but I'm aware
It's
of
like
it.
it's like a circle.
I mean, it honestly is. Okay, so you heal the 6 hit points as Galdric gives you the Paladin Blessing.
Thank you, Galdric. I feel better.
And you guys continue walking into the forest.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Are we doing experience points for failing?
Yes. Yeah. Whenever you fail, you
Okay.
get to take an experience point. so
shit.
yeah,
I
Locke, you
failed
got a whole
twice.
bunch from all the shit you did.
I know, right? I feel like I gotta scroll back up and see.
Yep. So anytime
Yeah,
your roll is 6
yeah, I had-
or lower.
Yeah, I definitely got that. Once today? I'm just gonna say once because I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, I think you failed
know
it
I-
once.
Yeah. How many? When do we level up?
I think on the sheet it says whenever you get like 10 experience.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's 10 experience. That's what it was before. Maybe it doesn't say. Maybe I should know. I know. It's 10. When you get 10.
It's 10. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely 10 for sure.
Are you making that up?
Nope, I definitely know it for facts and reasons and science.
He's making it up.
That seems like a makeup sort of
I read
thing,
it somewhere. So, you guys continue into the forest. The disgusting, awful, nasty, squid maggot-ridden forest. Until it gets to be very, very, very late at night. And you guys feel that you are going to need to crash in order to not take exhaustion for the next day.
Shit.
But you do that, or I will say just before you feel that, I'm not going to tell you where you guys are going to make camp, but as that kind of exhaustion starts to overtake you guys, you find kind of a clearing. Actually, you wouldn't find that when you were going this way. You didn't see that. You don't see that. You don't actively
that
still
thing
see
over
it.
there?
Nothing.
What? No, nothing.
You see this.
See anything?
It's very, very dark at night. And as you are walking through the forest, kind of in that straight line from the northeast station towards the heart, you see this large metal pole sticking out of the ground. It
Hey,
is.
what's that large metal pole sticking out of the ground?
It's roughly 2 feet in diameter and about 10 feet tall. And it is like a polished, clean, very like stand-outish looking clean steel pole sticking out of the ground.
Okay,
We're in
did you
fucking
see?
Utah? What the fuck?
Did you hear about that?
Yep.
Was that real?
That's so they
That's
don't
fucked
know
up,
what
What
it
do
is.
you? Yeah, what?
So they don't know what it is, but just like last week, some helicopter pilots that were flying over a remote, isolated part of the desert in Utah, like tucked in between some rocks, found a massive, like 10-foot tall, polished steel pillar.
Yeah, I thought that
Sticking
it looked
straight out of the
super.
ground.
It looked superposed. So I just scrolled past, like, that's bullshit. Because
Yeah,
it looks so fake and posed.
Totally, and that's the experts are saying that it's likely art, but no one actually knows.
Yeah. That's
No
so
one has any
weird,
idea.
man.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
sounds
Like
like
a-
this is fucking similar.
Yeah, I created this first just so everybody knows.
Oh, totally,
that
yeah.
art installation was copying me. I invented this in March.
DMCA,
TM.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Level up is your current level plus 7, so 8 for level 1.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Hey, look at that. That's what I said. I remember I said that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember saying that.
I remember he said that.
Yeah, thank you. Galdric gets another +1 experience.
Ah, get nerd.
He's at. God damn it.
Yes.
Up.
So yeah, you guys come across this large shining metal pole that very much looks like the pictures taken from the desert in Utah.
Fucking copycats. Okay, I think Slump would like go up to put his hands on it, and then like stop as his hands are hovering near it, and turn around and just look at the rest of the party like,
I'm immediately
Should Slump
doing
do
the
this?
really. I'm immediately doing the really bad father thing, where I kind of have like both hands, like I'm shooing him, like I'm like, go ahead, oh, yeah, yeah, go ahead. Like,
Oh,
like
I
I'm
don't
teaching,
know.
like,
I don't know.
no, he'll never learn. Let him do it.
I think Slump would put both of his hands like lightly, like he's testing if the stove is still hot.
Yeah.
Would put his hands on the pillar.
You get when you go to touch the stove, see if it's hot.
Yep.
You know how you can tell that it's really, really, really fucking hot just before you touch it? Yeah,
Yep.
you get that.
Okay, so I said to Slump like moves cue the fucking gif of Danny DeVito shaking his head and going, nope.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
No. That's what Slump does. He's holding his hands forward, and as soon as he gets that feeling, he just pulls them back and goes,
No, nope. What do you mean? I'll do it. I walk over to him. Come here. And I want to get like a stick,
Yeah.
and I'm testing the electric fence, and I just toss a stick at it.
Yeah, perfect. Yes.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you throw the stick at it, and the stick just bounces off.
There's something bad. It's bad. Slump got a bad feeling when he tried to touch it. Not good.
What did it feel
Bing
like?
bong,
Yeah.
bing bong, warning. Bad.
Oh,
It
okay.
felt bad. Yep. Imagine you were gonna put your hand into a cage with a feral beast trapped inside that hasn't eaten for a month. You don't know what it is or how big it is. You just know that it's in there and it's angry. Felt like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, bad.
What does
Real
the
bad.
ground look like around like wildlife and stuff? Are they can we gain any knowledge from that?
So nothing is touching it. There's not a clearing around it. It's just sticking out of the ground. There's no preamble up to it, no swell in the earth, no nothing. It's just this thing's just shooting just straight out of the ground. And nothing is touching it, but there's no clearing. So the leaves just happen to not be touching it. The grass happens to not be touching it. Nothing is actually touching it, but there's no clearing.
I'm wondering, can I roll intelligence or something to try and I'm having lost theories. I don't think Luton has seen that show. So
Yeah, you can absolutely roll plus intelligence if you'd like.
that is a 1.
As she rolls intelligence, I want to ask our fucking guide, what is this?
I don't think we had because he stayed at the station.
Yeah, no, he stayed at the.
Oh, he did?
He stayed at the
fuck yeah.
stations
Right.
because he's trying to keep the fucking place running. Lou, it's just a big old pillar. It's probably hot from the sun.
It seems fine.
Oh, yeah. Well, Slump's going to go ahead and fucking disagree with you there. Slump thinks it's definitely not fine. So, Slump would recommend no touchy. Maybe we go find Mr. Corn on the Cob and ask him, what is it? And should we touch it? Lots of stuff here seems like you should just touch it, you know?
Can I do any sort of like what the equivalent of an Arcana check would be? History check, religion check?
Sure,
Anything
yeah.
around this margin? Like maybe I would know what the fuck the pillars of the world mean, you know?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Roll plus intelligence.
Fuck.
I'm trying to find what my intelligence is. Oh, it's a 0.
Fuck.
Well, okay, an 8.
Yeah.
So that's a mixed success. So you do notice that this is directly in line with the ruined window of the station you guys were walking from. And it does seem like if the beam that you saw coming out of your building would absolutely be intercepted by this thing. So it definitely functions in some way to interact with the beam that comes from the buildings.
Oh, it's just a conductor.
What do you mean?
Laser
There's
beam.
no trains around here.
No,
Oh my god. Slump
go back
loses an experience point.
You guys are eating, right? Make sure you guys keep your bellies full.
You should slow
Not
down,
even
man.
enough maggot left.
This is not the time for eating. This is not the time for eating. This is the time for focusing, Mr. Teeny John. What do we do?
What do you mean? You want?
Put the big metal stick. What do we do? Stop eating.
What?
Stop.
I check out another pork pie. I take out another pork pie from the ship and I hand it to Slump.
What? Do some work. Stop eating so much.
Okay, so
Stop
listen.
only doing this to help.
I know. Okay. Okay, I swallowed.
Okay.
The laser beam building. Laser beam. Just kind of like pantom. Oh my god. I start pantomiming. Laser beam. Beam.
Oh.
What?
Don't
Okay.
look at me like that. You know you get it.
No, Slump does not get it at all. What you're saying that this is a laser beam? It's a piece of
laser
metal,
beam.
Mr. Teeny Tot.
Frep.
It's a piece of metal. Look at it. This is a piece of metal.
I'm gonna go back to my food. You
No,
try, Locke.
stop. Oh, man.
You said the surface was reflective?
It's very shiny.
Oh.
All right. I'm wondering. Well, I mean, the purpose of a reflective surface would be to bounce the light or whatever beam is here, so maybe it's part of the array. So maybe.
Oh.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Which one did we exit from?
You guys
Sorry,
came from the northeast. Yep, up there.
And northeast is which one again? I'm sorry.
Northeast is the. Oh
Rising
my
sun.
god. Yeah, that's right.
And it's dark right now.
That's right.
No!
You know that
Yeah.
they discharge at midnight every night.
Oh,
That's even
what
worse.
time is it now?
It is approaching midnight.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Guy, because fucking Tom or Jake or Cobb, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, he's like, I'm gonna stay here and do the machine. So if he's at that fucking machine, and we're standing in between him and the thing that conducts, I'm like, okay, listen, we need to fucking move.
Oh, we gotta go. Okay.
Yeah, laser
Yeah.
beam's gonna come from the place that we just walked. It's gonna hit that pillar, and we're standing between them.
Quick, to the side.
So I would move us off to the side a little bit,
Yeah.
away from.
Yeah. You guys all move off to the side. I like to think as poetic storytelling, as you guys step to the side, this giant white beam just comes plowing through the forest
Oh, he did a good job.
and strikes this metal pole. And you see the metal pole kind of absorb that beam, and it becomes blazing hot. And then it discharges the beam in the same direction, continuing towards the center of the island. But it is way bigger, way brighter, and it it causes the ground to kind of vibrate.
Do we see where can we see far enough to see where the beam goes?
No, I don't think so. I think it travels through the forest. You know that it keeps going for quite a while, like many, many kilometers. But you can't see where exactly it goes.
Okay.
The map isn't exactly to scale. You guys are like in the middle of the fucking forest.
I think Slump watches the beam get bigger and then get launched again and just sort of melts. What the fuck?
Yeah, so it was way bigger when it got bounced off that thing.
Did you see that? Did anyone else see that? Slump was the only one? Slump's the only one that saw that. Wow.
Yeah. Pagan.
How tall is this pillar?
About 10 feet.
So Slump can't reach the top of it.
If he stood on his tippy toes and did a little hop, he probably could.
I don't want him to burn himself. I'm just gonna get a pork pie out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it right next to it. I just want it to cook.
Oh, dude, it gets fucking crisped.
I like burnt food. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, then you will love how burnt this thing is.
Where around here would be safe to sleep? Yeah.
Yeah, Slump is thinking probably away from. Let's look for the path that maybe it's burnt into the fucking ground and then go not there.
That's good. Yep, that makes sense.
Let's look around for where there's not a burnt path, and then let's put our beds there.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't we want the burnt path?
Why? Oh, well.
Because one, the laser's already done for the night. Number
That's
one. Number
true.
two, isn't that's the exact energy that literally keeps all the bad away.
All right, as long as you're sure we're not going to accidentally sleep too long and then get turned into confetti.
As long as we don't sleep for 24 hours, Slump, I think we're fine.
Well, Slump, remember some of the sails? Remember, we were going to that port down south to trade for mangoes, and you slept. Uh-oh, someone's cranky pants.
I need to sleep.
Okay.
I want to start rubbing my eyes like a baby. There was a lot of turkey in that pie. I'm sleeping because of the tryptophan.
How do you know what the fuck that is?
I'm a scientist.
Okay, all right, Slump does that very much. Okay, well, Slump votes that we sleep in the forest. All right, well, then we're sleeping in the fucking forest.
Good debate.
Good debate. It's a forest it is.
Well,
I look at both
I
Locke
see
and
what-
Lou.
Sometimes I don't talk because I want you two to talk, and it makes me look like a fucking jackass. I'm just gonna fucking say it.
Well, now I think that in the path might be the right thing because maybe wildlife avoid that too.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it.
I
What does
mean,
Slump
that's
know
so
anyways? Nah, fuck it. Let's fucking...
Slump just jumps and lands on his back in the clearing.
Oh,
You can
dear.
tell that he landed uncomfortably and it's not. He's uncomfortable. He hurt himself, but he refuses to show it.
And
Oh
I think
boy.
Locke turns to Galdric. I was like, that's why. That's why.
Yep. That's fine. Let me show you. You just have to double down on it. Here, watch. Let me show you. Good night, guys. And I want to walk over to Slump and I want to curl up on his belly like a kitty cat and just fall asleep.
Nice,
and I
there
don't.
you
And I
go.
purposely stay there because I know he's uncomfortable. So I stay. I'm like,
This is comfy for you, buddy. Good night. Love you.
So it's sort of like someone afraid to disturb their pet. Slump sort of looks at Galdric, but it's uncomfortable, but doesn't want to move him.
Yeah.
He falls asleep.
Okay. Would anyone like to take watch?
I can try that casting sanctuary thing again if you guys like.
Oh, that's right.
That'd be best.
Okay. I gotta try and get. Well, let's see if it works.
Okay, perfect.
Come on, be better. Oh,
Hey,
Nice.
full success. So what happens on a full success?
Well, I'll tell you shortly. Right now, in fact. As I cast the spell, I walk the perimeter of an area. Last time we did it, I did it like I was turning pages, like I was reading a book as I was doing it.
Yep.
And the area becomes consecrated to my deity. And as long as I stay within that area, I'm alerted whenever someone acts with malice within the sanctuary, including entering with harmful intent.
Perfect.
So Gold Buddy, I think, would be following me around. I'm turning the pages.
Yeah.
And maybe Gold Buddy is putting up like tent stakes or something, and does a little like tent.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
us.
A little gold buddy tent that he makes for you guys.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, you now will be alerted if anything with harmful intent enters the thing, and I will let you roll with +1 against anyone that disturbs it.
Awesome. And now, I'll try and wake up an hour early so I can do my journaling and get my spells back.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's definitely watch taken care of. Man, that's a super strong ability. I like that.
I like it too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's like a full success take watch kind of thing against like anything that could come against you. Okay, so Lou, you wake up an hour early, you do your communing, you start doing your journaling, letting your deity know what's going on. And then as you all begin to rouse, you guys are kind of groggy-eyed. You're looking at the walk that you've done and the walk that you have ahead of you and how tough it is and how there's probably more fucking squid maggots and lizard people and stuff like that. And then you hear like a rumble. It's like a boom. 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 And then you see...
Don't tell me it's the fucking lizard.
You notice something interesting. You see this little standing pool of water next to you guys,
Okay, Jurassic Park.
which is weird for two reasons. One, because you have never seen standing water on this island before. There is no residual moisture anywhere. The dirt is dry. The plants never have water on them. This is the first time you've seen standing water on the island. And second of all, is the fact that the water ripples outwards and back inwards with every one of those rumbles.
Okay.
And then you hear it as the trees come crashing down around you. A giant bellowing roar as a giant T-Rex. Exactly. Damn, that was fucking good. A giant T-Rex comes blasting through the forest, bellows a roar into the air, and immediately starts charging towards you guys.
Oh, we should have slept in the forest.
I'd like to cast out evil.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, there we go. Problem
Oh,
solved.
okay. All right.
I can. I guess what I'll do is I will count the sanctuary as you guys able to act first. So I'd like everyone to roll plus dexterity to get kind of a turn order, and the T-Rex will go last in the turn order.
Wow.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, excuse
Nice.
me.
Wow!
Do dexterity rolls count as fails for experience?
No, they do
I mean,
not.
no, right?
No.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes, they do. I feel like they kind of do.
The thing that is they don't exist. So the standard dungeon
Oh,
world is
yeah.
supposed to be no turns. Everyone just talks whenever they want. But I find that often leads to just like such a mishmash of actions that I've instated an initiative order. So these rolls don't exist in the canon of the system.
Got it.
Okay, so it is Locke, Slump, Lou, Galdric, T-Rex. Locke, it's your turn first. What would you like to do? Oh, I'll
Can
get an
I discern
icon
the
for this.
direction from where it's charging?
Yes, absolutely.
And
It's-
we've regened our health just as a quick side
That's right.
note.
Yes, you are all
Okay.
back at max health after
Excellent.
sleeping. Yep. Good question.
Good point. Yeah.
Well, I don't have a T-Rex, so it's just going to look like a giant lizard man. And it's kind of coming from the direction of the building. So it's kind of coming from the northeast down towards you.
This makes me think of a T-Rex holding a little umbrella, and I really enjoy it.
I mean, sure, why not? Sure, the T-Rex is holding a little umbrella.
That's adorable. I don't want to fight him.
But also its teeth are covered in blood.
Oh, it's not blood. It's raspberry jam.
Oh, he was eating all the fucking
raspberry
jam.
preserve.
Jerk.
How, I guess, can I get there?
Oh yeah, there's no real movement restrictions, so you can absolutely get there.
I'm wondering if making it come towards the pillar might dissuade it because it's super hot, but fuck it. I start blasting.
All right, fucking let him have it, man. So you're gonna, is it a ranged attack?
It will be ranged. I'm using con to remove dangerous. And that's
Perfect.
And let's see here. That is my to hit.
Okay, so with a volley attack for range, no 7 to 9, you get to deal damage, but you don't get a clear line of sight. So you'll deal damage and then you'll roll a d6 and subtract it from a not clear line of shot.
Oh, okay.
So that's, oh, is your damage a d6?
Oh, you still roll a d6. I was using my burning brand to use. I didn't know volley would be part of it. I thought I was just following the rules of burning brand.
Oh wait,
that's
what does burning
literally the
brand
only-
do?
It's a d8 damage. It has 3 tags. I use int instead of strength or dex. I wasn't intending to do a volley. I was just bringing out the fiery blunderbuss again.
Were you gonna attack it?
Yeah, I don't have a clear line of sight. as
Yeah,
you
so
said,
basically
though.
an
So I
attack
rolled
with
the
a
D6
ranged
for that.
Yeah, so an attack with a ranged weapon is a volley attack.
Right.
So you roll plus dex for that, but you get to roll plus int plus for that. And because your roll plus int was a mixed success, you have a negative to it.
Right.
And the negative was that you didn't have a clear line of sight, so you'd roll a d6 and subtract it from whatever damage you dealt.
Yeah,
for not
that was
having
the
the clear
D6 I rolled. So it's literally just I think 3 damage.
Okay, so it
Two damage.
the 8 was the damage, and then the 6 was the.
The first 8 was my con to remove the dangerous. The second 8 was my my intelligence to do damage, and then the 6 was cause obscure line of sight.
Oh, okay, so the 8 is actually your damage kind of thing.
Yes, the second 8 is my damage.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you do 2 damage with the unclear
shit.
shot.
Oh wait, I know what you're. Okay, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Gosh damn it! Sorry, it's a
No,
D8,
no,
not
yeah.
2d6. It doesn't matter. It cancels out.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Damn. The really high roll on the clear shot. So I think the shot is not clear, and it just kind of glances off the scales of the T-Rex, and essentially the damage is negated from the foliage kind of interrupting the shot and the not clear line of sight, and it doesn't end up actually doing any damage. And then it is Slump's turn.
I want Slump to like cue the very Funimation sword drawing swing sound effect as Slump has like a cheekish grin and says,
Don't worry, guys. Slump has this under control.
and then I imagine some big dramatic fucking Sailor Moon stance orientation cinematic as he does these big dramatic movements, and then out of his little pirate fanny pack pulls his slingshot with a single blue egg. And I want to aim straight for the thing's eye. And you can decide the desync for this. And Slump's just going to go for it.
Yeah, man. Roll plus dex for the fucking volley shot.
Oh!
Holy shit. That is a super duper, absolutely fucking full success with a 12. What the fuck is the damage on this thing?
So
I think we just counted it. It's still you're just like your D10 plus 1, right?
Yeah, so basically all I have is slingshot with one blue egg. That's all I've really had written down.
Yeah, so roll a D10. I'm gonna add 1 for your damage. Okay, now roll a D6 as well for the full success.
+1 or just +0?
Just +0.
Fuck.
Okay, 5 damage, but because you called the shot and rolled a 12, I will say that like the egg just fucking rams into the T-Rex's eye and like fucking pops the eyeball.
Slump immediately is like,
I will. Yeah, so this thing takes the full 5 damage. It does not like that, and its eyeball is ruined, so I will give it a little bit of a damage reduction when it attacks people.
Okay.
It's looking bad. So the eyeball, that is the T-Rex, is actually just looking angry. Lou, it's your turn.
Oh my gosh, after that. I would like to cast fear on it, so I need to pick an object that it's afraid of. And I'm going between the big metal pole or something that like we can move around, you know what I mean? So maybe I'm gonna cast it on my spear so that I'm gonna try and make it afraid of my spear so I can wave it at it and scare it.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so roll.
I was worried. I saw the 5 on the dice. I was like, uh-oh. But yeah, absolutely. That is a 7, so that is a mixed success. What does a mixed success say for fear?
Well, let's see. So it's not specific to fear. So the result of fear is that they will react, kind of thing. They'll either flee, panic, beg, or fight, and that's up to you, unfortunately. And the negative from it being a mixed success is I'm gonna say after it's cast, the spell is revoked, and I can't cast it again until I commune. So that's my one fear.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I think that sounds really fair. In fact, I think between its eye being absolutely destroyed and you causing this kind of fear effect, it actually just kind of rears up and runs the other way, and it runs into the forest.
Yay! Okay.
Whoa.
And it's just roaring and thrashing and knocking down the trees, and it runs away for now.
Yeah.
And you guys are now technically not in combat anymore.
I chase it.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to cue up the combat music. You are back in combat.
Fuck. Slump would pick up his fucking glop covered blue egg and put it back in his pocket.
Yep.
Fucking animal. Okay, so we haven't gotten very far, and we've had some real fucking problems so far. Any kind of part of the strategy we want to rethink at all, or?
All right,
Walk
forward.
faster.
Okay.
I
Walk faster. All right.
will say, yeah, now you start to see the forest start to shift a little bit, just
That's
a
what I was
little
gonna
tiny
ask.
bit. But the forest is starting to regain its initial fuckery again.
Do you all think there's any way we can leave a path for ourselves, like some breadcrumb sort of situation? Well, maybe once we get to Jack Cobb, it'll not matter.
No, not really, because of there's anything we put on the ground is going to get shifted. So unless we
it's all
have maybe
part
some
of it.
sort of Yeah.
The only thing
Okay.
I can think of is if somehow the ship can hear Galdric to give the order to fire, and the sound could guide us.
Oh.
But that's the only thing I got.
I
Love
don't
it.
know if it'll hear me from here.
Yeah, exactly.
The T-Rex starts coming back.
Slump enters his anime pose.
No, yeah,
There
the
we go
T-Rex
again.
doesn't come back, but the ship does not shoot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
it's
okay.
too far. You guys are like maybe 10 or 20 kilometers inland at this point. You have hiked a very fair distance.
And forward.
Do we have any concept of how close we are to the center, or is this some annihilation level shit where we're just completely fucking lost?
It's pretty annihilation level. Like,
Okay.
you've never really had an aerial view. From sailing around the island, you can gauge you're probably halfway or a little over halfway towards the heart now.
Well, we should follow the path. I mean,
Yeah.
there'd be a clear path from the crystal thing, right? Or is there?
Not really a clear path. You can look in the direction, but it's not like there's a burned path or anything.
Okay. Well, I think we should kind of line ourselves up with this pole and then keep walking, forward.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay, that's all
Slump
we.
thinks
That's,
there's no-
that's literally all we can do.
Yeah,
it's
no
either that or
way.
turn back. So
Exactly. Forward it is.
Okay. This half of the journey is significantly more interesting because the jungle is starting to come back to life, and you guys walk for like a couple hours, and then when you kind of look behind you, you can still see the pillar, like you haven't gone very far.
What?
And you keep on walking through, and eventually it is getting farther away, but not nearly as quickly as it should be, as it seems like the island is shifting you away from the center. But because you did have, honestly, really good charges on the stations, it's unable to delay you by another full day. And as the kind of sun is setting on after a full day of travel, you do eventually arrive at a new building in the center of the island. This building is significantly larger than all the rest that you've seen. This is made of the same wood that all the other buildings have been made out of, but as you kind of look at it, it has 6 windows pointed towards all of the stations. You gather this is exactly where the beam would enter this building after being caught by the metal pillar and shot again. And as you guys look at the around the building, you do notice a small makeshift graveyard with 4 graves at it. And on the eastern side of the building is a door.
Can I read the names on the
I
graves?
was going to say
on the headstones?
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So the first grave you see, it says, "Here lies Mr. Martin T. Pike, Master Builder. By his hands was RC made safe." The second one says, "Mr. V. Alness, the structural engineer. By his vision was RC made safe." Then there's 2 much smaller graves. It says, "Little Boy Pops and his brother Kid Boga." And it says, "By their hearts was RC made safe."
They sound like dicks.
Hey, no, they don't sound all that bad.
They sound kind of like dicks.
no,
All right.
they just sound like maybe they needed a few more subs.
Okay.
What does that even mean, subs? Like sandwiches?
No, don't be ridiculous. Okay, listen. I go to knock on the door. Hello, Tom.
We come in peace.
There is no answer at the door, but there is a note hammered on it that says, "By our blood are the seas kept safe."
Uh-oh.
By our blood are the seas kept safe.
And the door unlocks.
Oh, great.
Tom?
Oh, shit. Well done.
Yep.
All right, would you like to enter?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
Can I shut the door? Very good. Can I check for traps?
You check to see if the door that has now been opened had any traps, and no, it didn't have any traps.
Well, it could be inside, like some sort of bucket over the door or something, the Home Alone sort of style.
You want to check the inside for traps?
Yeah.
Okay, roll plus wisdom.
Ooh.
Yeah, with a mixed success. It doesn't look like there's any traps necessarily. It doesn't look pretty in here, but you don't see any traps.
Okay, I think we're okay. It seems okay.
When you guys enter into the room, what you see is a very large room. In the center of the room is this kind of iron cross-hatched floor. It's like iron grating over a big chasm that leads straight down into the ground. Above this iron grating is a massive crystal that is cracked and splintered, and there are shards of it all over the ground on top of this iron grating. At the corners of the building are the windows that you see that do lead out towards the jungle in the same direction that the stations were in, and you gather that's where those beams enter into this building. The roof is solid wood, except for the very center, which does have a large glass dome on it hanging, or that is right above where the crystal is hanging, and you gather that's what is shining the light into the sky, is going through that window. What else is in here? Make sure I get all the stuff. There are 2 beds in this room. There's a single desk with scattered and destroyed writing utensils and parchment. There are a number of bookshelves in here with scrolls on them. And that's about all that you can see in here. Oh, and there's a staircase on the far end of the building.
It goes up or down?
Down.
Is there anything I can discern from any of the scattered scrolls or log books? I'm imagining is what is in the shelves.
Yeah, go ahead and roll plus wisdom as you kind of start picking up these pieces of paper. Yeah, okay, I would say with a mixed success, what you see is writing of numbers, color descriptors, and more numbers. And after looking through them, it does seem like it is a logbook of the level of charge each day. And then some written notes for requiring supplemental charge from the South Station. And other than that, it is basically a logbook of how well things have been charged. And as you look further back, the charge levels look really, really good. You see full charge over and over and over again, a couple just a little bit less. Every now and then there's a low charge with a request for supplement from the South Station. And then over time, it does get worse and worse. And then it's awful. And then the documentation stops. And you gather that the date that it stops at is way before now. This is not actively being maintained.
If I mentioned the date to Galdric, like, is that when he was still around? You know, that type of thing?
Oh, good question. No, the date is still way after when Galdric was here.
Okay. So, the logs reveal that the southern station is more of a supplement if the other 5 stations can't get full charge for whatever reason. It's using wind.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so the wind's a charging station too?
Yeah, but it looks like it's used as kind of a backup in case one or more stations can't fulfill the charge it's needed to maintain captivity, I'm going to assume.
Oh, okay. Neat, I guess.
This crystal is really busted.
Hey, Mr. Cobb!
You shout that through the grating?
Sure do.
Oh, man.
God damn it, Milton. I respect you so much.
I mean,
Do it again.
he's who we were coming here to see. We weren't told that he was going to fucking kill us. Slump
Oh
would know
no,
he was gonna
100%.
kill us.
If you didn't do it, I was gonna do it. I'm not upset. I'm just thanks for beating me to the punch.
You shout down there, and what comes back up is something kind of like a
Ooh, don't like that.
Mr. Cobb? Slump thinks it's going pretty well so far.
It's going good. Is that him?
Yeah, Slump's not too sure right now.
Do I hear that too?
yeah. You guys all hear it. Like, it shakes everything. Like, the crystal above kind of rakes the shadow. Oh my god. Shakes and rattles on its chains.
What did you just say to me?
I said, I think I said shadows.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Shakes and rattles on its chains, and the whole building shakes when it does that.
Is that Cop?
I think that's the Kraken.
Oh. No. Do I hear anything coming?
No, you don't hear anything new coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hello? I'll go over to the grate. Who is it? It already knows we're here. Hello? Yeah, who is it?
Does anyone have any sort of thing that's like a detect, being type intelligence sort of thing? Like, is it an animal?
I don't think so.
No,
So-
somebody should learn that.
Can I decipher whether or not if this is an aquatic animal? Like, would I know whether or not this is the Kraken? Is essentially what I'm getting at.
I would say you can probably roll. You can probably roll intelligence. Roll it at advantage because you're very familiar with these sort of things. So roll it twice. We'll take the higher of the two.
Oh yeah, because my intelligence is fucking through the roof. Holy shit. Boop, boop, boop. Hey.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take the 8.
Yep. The 8 sounds good.
I'm going to go with the 8, Bob.
With the 8, this definitely does. It twigs some sort of memory that's not a memory. This triggers another like piece of information in your brain that definitely sounds like that's Kraken Town. That sounds like a Kraken.
Gotcha. Oh, that's not. Wait, why the fuck is this thing?
What?
Oh,
What?
It's the Kraken.
What?
It's the Kraken. Don't worry about the.
Slump
No, don't
immediately
panic.
opens the door and
Don't.
leaves. And right away. Opens the door and starts walking outside.
Slump!
Goodbye.
Slump!
See you later. See ya.
Slump,
Yep.
we're in the prison.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
we're
definitely
in the prison.
Yep, sounds good. Okay, see you later.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think Slump would be like standing at the door, bouncing back and forth on his tippy toes, like,
You probably should go in. It's probably not going to go well. We try to fight it.
We don't need to fight it. It's in prison.
Okay. You sound very confident.
Okay, you know when you go to a prison and you visit an inmate, and they're behind the door. That's where we are. We're visiting the crack down there. I want to point to like where he yelled through the grates.
Yep.
Kraken. Prison cell.
Okay.
The fact that he's still down there, it's fine.
Did you not hear the combat music?
No, what combat music? What do you?
Slump can't eat or drink anything right now because we're in combat. So, Slump is just saying.
I'd like to mount up in front of him. We're fine. See, look, we're fine.
It disables from mount, and it also says quick save is disabled while in combat.
Oh, dang.
Fuck.
I want to inspect the beds and see if I find anything of interest, specifically maybe a body.
Yeah, you look through the beds and you see that they have not been used in a very long time. There's no body, but definitely nobody has been in these beds for a very long time.
Well,
Can I cast, or is it cast? Can I? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would like to try and do guidance, and see if I can get Ogma to be like, just point us in a direction.
pretty sure that direction's down.
It might
Yeah. So how do you do this? Do you roll or do you just do it? Like, how does this work?
It's a rote, but it's a spell, so I do
Okay, so
have
you'd
to
have to
roll
roll.
to cast
Okay,
it. Yeah.
perfect. Hey,
Alright.
okay.
It's still a mixed though.
Still
yeah.
mixed, but it's pretty good mixed.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the negative for it?
I'm gonna say that it's. Well, I'm just gonna have it revoked
Okay. Yep. So you can't get
Until I
guidance
commune,
again. Yep.
until I commune. Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. So you ask for guidance.
And it's just a gesture, like a symbol will show up. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And I think in the nature of Ogma, I think you see Gold Buddy, like an old style telephone on his ear, and he's writing a note down. And then he in a book, and then he opens up the book and shows it to you, and it's just an arrow pointing down.
Okay. Yeah, you were right, Locke. You're right.
Well, that wasn't Locke.
You were right, Vincent.
That was in character.
You were right, Lastiel. Well, I know eventually we got to go down there, but I don't think we can yet.
I'm sorry, why do we need to go down there?
I think that's the key. I think because
Because that's where the plot goes.
That's the planar key.
I think so.
I mean, we should be perfectly safe to just go down there right now. No, we fucking
Level
should.
1. Yeah, no problem.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, is there anything we can
Yeah,
do that makes this crystal be not broken?
I mean, there's lots of shards and splinters and cracks all over the place.
Anyone got some like crazy glue?
I might be able to repair it with handcrafted, but that's going to be DM discretion.
There would be a very high intelligence check you would need a full success intelligence check to tell where these pieces go. You have the skill to do it, but to know
Right.
which pieces go where, and like with this super complex arcane crystal, it would take a full success or intelligence check.
All right, so this is like, and I guess I'm talking to the party. Like, our options are go down or try to leave the jungle because we're on a clock and everything's going to go crazy in less than 24 hours.
No, we'll be fine as long as we're in here.
We won't be able to find our way out.
It will be fine. We just have to go towards the water. It's fine.
How
Okay,
do you find
listen,
the water then?
Hold on. I always know where the water is. Okay, so hold on. Okay, let's run it down. Let's run it down. There's a Kraken down there. It's clear that he's getting loose. Right?
Uh-huh.
We all on the same page there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
which means we should probably I'm like talking slower on purpose while staring at Slump. Hurry, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, how do we reinforce its prison cage, or how do we kill it?
Okay.
Can't kill it yet.
Why not?
Cause it's hard. Kind of like if we were to fight Kerr, when we were just fighting the lightning monkeys.
Oh my God! This isn't gonna work, but we can try. I'm calling the butler.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're in your non-regulation fusion suit that stuck your soul inside, and you don't have your god powers.
I was gonna send a Bill Ding down there because that would have been hilarious, and the artwork would have been amazing. Okay. Okay. So, can I look around the facility and see if there's any form of a facility map?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely, you're kind
Most
of digging...
prisons would have like a layout of like here.
I would say that you look around in here, and you do indeed find a map for the general layout of the island. You see the 6 charging stations. You see those metal pillars labeled as amplification stations. And then this room is called the Heart. And you see, the layout for all the windows and the magic runes required for redirection of the energy and all that stuff. And then you do see kind of a side long view, which shows a giant chasm going down with a spiral staircase. And at the bottom is a huge structure hung up by chains. And it's labeled as containment. And so you gather that that chasm below you guys goes way down. There is a spiral staircase leading down there, and then there should be a suspended containment chamber at the bottom.
Okay, I show it to the crew, and I'm like, okay, so we have 2 options. We can try to fix any of this, and I kind of like want to point at like the shards where Locke's obviously looking at, or 2, we go back and we find Jim, and maybe Jim knows how to repair that.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any other ideas? That's what I got.
If we could somehow find Jack Cobb, but we came here and he's not here, so I don't know where else to look. Maybe find him on the way back to the guys, if that's the way we go.
Or, well, the 2 said that he never came out, so chances are he's here and probably below us, if he's alive.
Oh.
Can I go to the... describe to me this door. I know there's grates, but how do we, if we were to walk downstairs, how would we walk downstairs?
Yeah, so on the far side, on the northeast, southwest side of this room, there's kind of like a trapdoor hatch that opens up to a staircase leading down, and the staircase is a spiral that leads down and down and down and down, hundreds and hundreds of meters, kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to walk over to where that latch is, and I want to see if it locks from my side or the other side.
It would lock from your side. It's unlocked, but it would lock from your side.
So it is unlocked.
It is unlocked. Yep.
So, guys, if I'm gonna go down.
Right behind you.
Okay.
Listen,
I want to try a thing first. Yeah.
Okay,
what's
listen,
that,
my reason being, because one, if you've ever seen a Kraken, I look at Slump like he should know how big a Kraken is. I don't think we have to worry about it chasing us through this very narrow trap door.
What about the tentacles?
The tentacles. Don't worry about the tentacles. What's it gonna do? Poke me?
What? Grab you and pull you down the stairs?
It's too narrow. Can I?
With other ones?
I want to walk over to where the trap door is and just ever so slightly peek it open. I want to see how narrow the hallways are.
The hallways are probably what?
Are they tentacle grab width?
Yeah.
So probably. I mean, the tentacle starts out not super wide. It's probably about 7 feet wide. Maybe a tentacle could get through that, like the end of a tentacle. But also, the left hand wall as you're looking down, the right hand wall is just the exterior of the building and it's solid, but the left hand wall only goes about 10 feet and then it opens up into a giant open chasm. Ooh. And you feel like the staircase does not have a left wall for most of it.
Okay, part of me felt like you were gonna look to the left side and you see a Kraken's eye open up.
Oh my god, I thought it was just gonna be covered in blood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slightly close it.
Yep.
Okay, so the corridor, very narrow.
Okay.
Very unlikely a tentacle's gonna get through there.
Okay.
Great.
If the left wall were still there.
That's a problem.
Left
Hold on.
wall, no longer there.
Okay. That seems bad.
Yeah, and that's the side that's like where the chasm is. That's I want to point to the map where the containment is. Oh, I got it! Oh my
Okay.
god! Hold on, I've got this.
Okay.
Because Krakens are supposed to be semi-intelligent, right? They're not just mindless.
That's correct,
They,
yeah.
they do have a little bit of intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to walk. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to do this for once. I'm gonna walk over to where the grate is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the grate, and I'm gonna say,
Hey, Kraken! My name is Galdric Stout, and I am on a divine mission. I demand you converse with me.
This is gonna work.
So, for reasons that I'm not going to explain, it doesn't work.
I'm never gonna get to use this ability. I'm gonna rip my dick off.
You have used it successfully twice already, okay?
I used it successfully on a bush.
Well, listen, I'm not the one yelling at bushes, but I will say this.
okay.
I'm going to need different music for this. Galdric? No! Galdric, for the first time... Nope, that's not the right one. For the first time ever in your entire existence,
Okay.
you have your first memory. And you'd never known that you didn't have memories before. You always thought that the information that you were getting from remembering things was a memory, but that's not. It's like you have been accessing information. This is a memory, and it is fragmented, and it's hard to understand, and it's broken and very short. But it is a memory of the Kraken. You just remember being on the water and seeing the Kraken, and it's almost like it's useless. Like, whenever you get a memory, you have information with it. Like, it tells you something. This is not that. This isn't information. This is just a memory. It's just you remember seeing the Bishop's Bane, and you remember seeing the ocean, and you remember seeing the Kraken, and it's a memory, and it's the first one you've ever had. And I think we'll call it there.
Oh, fuck. Fucking shit, man. Fuck.
What?
Fucking awesome. Well, shit.
Okay.
Fuck. Well, next Friday.
Oh, I'm
same
intrigued.
place.
Yep.
Holy shit. Oh, my God.
We will be back again next week, same time, Friday, same time, same place, guys.
Fucking
See you next
shit,
week, then.
man.
Awesome. Great. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Thank
Yep, see you
you.
next week.
Can we just skip a week? Let's do the next one right now. 3 more hours. Let's go. Shit. All right. Well,
All right.
See you guys next week.
Yeah, I will see you guys.
See you, chat.
Bye.
Okay, chat. We did it.